I'm Ken Lashley here watching Who Dat Comics. Who Dat?
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing this morning, afternoon, wherever you are? Hopefully, everybody's doing good, man. I'm just packing and chatting. So, got some sales, some IG sales. So I invited some guys from the hunt if they want to come and just chat it up. But just gonna chat, pack some stuff up, kind of show what I sold. So what's up, everybody? What's up, Captain Comics? How you doing, man? This is an informal, just packing, chatting. So if people have questions, man, shoot them up. Shoot the questions in. So that's all I can say. Just if you have questions, send them in. Just gonna chat up, pack up, and go from there, man. Go from there. So getting this little I can't even think right now. I'm getting this shipping label done. That's what I'm doing. So just bear with me if you are in the chat. But yeah, I'm getting this shipping label done. Yeah, but this was from some sales from an IG claim sale I did. Had some success. I had sold 3 pretty decent books. Pretty good books. I'll show the other 2 off that I'm going to be packing. Plus, I sold a book on Elite Comics 11. So they posted a book for me on their page, and it sold in minutes. Sold within minutes. I only was charged $20 for the commission. I only charged $20 for the commission, so that was good. I'll probably show that one first. Pack that one up after I do this shipping label. Yeah, very happy that I did that. So got a couple of more books on there. A couple of more books that are going to be posted on there very soon. So those might sell, pretty quickly as well. So very happy with that. Wife is texting me. She said, she's talking about the overtime at her job. So double check the shipping, make sure it's right. I'm gonna add signature because this is basically a $400 book, and this will be shipped today, which is the 13th. So yeah, everything is done. So added insurance, added signature. That's how I do it. Yeah, I'll start packing the other books and showing those off as I print this out. Let's see what's going on. Oh, we got somebody hanging in the back. I didn't even know it. What's up, Ben Compton? What's going on, Ben Compton? Let me get the headset before I just bring somebody in. I can't hear that they say. All right, here we go. This guy here, I think, works the crazy morning hours like me. I think that's why he's off like me. Mr. Bleak, what's going on?
What's going on, buddy, man? How you doing?
I'm just hanging in there.
Good.
Just pack and chat like I did once before.
I like it.
Yeah.
I am happy to have the day off today. I got myself in a debacle last night at the bowling alley.
So.
Yeah, we had a little too much to drink. It's been a minute since I've had any drinks.
You just said it's been a long time since I drank.
It's been a long time.
And I don't go out. And then you're like, I'm going out bowling, and I'm like, I was thinking it, and I was like,
It's not a mistake, but it's certainly the next day you pay for that kind of stuff. So
especially if you haven't done it in a while.
yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
It was fun though. Had a good night.
I mean, as long as you had a good night overall, that's all that matters.
My stream absolutely got I don't know, flagged for something. Probably the music in the background is my guess.
Probably music in the background they heard.
Yeah.
What, they got copyrighted?
Yes, I got a copyright claim
All
on it.
right. Yeah,
Which I'm okay
yeah.
with because I'm not monetized anyway. You can have all.
And plus, yeah, you even if you were monetized, they wouldn't get much.
Nope, they certainly wouldn't.
That's why it's kind of funny when that stuff happens.
Yeah, man. So just sort of chilling today. I just had some Chinese food. That was pretty delicious.
Yep, Chinese food after drinking is always good.
Yeah, man. I don't know if I'll be going out drinking anytime soon. I can tell you that.
Moderation, my friend.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Moderation. That's all I can recommend.
Sure words have never been spoken.
Moderation. I could tell you I won't ever be going drinking, so people know not to even ask me.
Do you just not? Did you ever drink Houdat, or do you just not?
Yeah. In college, we used to go out all the time to the club and drink, and then I got out of college, and then with my wife, we went wine drinking a few times. So we went to a lot of wine places. Then we stopped doing that, and but when we started going on vacations, I started. Well, I'm a rum drinker. I love tropical islands. I love the tropical drinks.
Right.
So I started buying rum, and what I was doing is I was buying rum, buying 2 bottles. You buy 2 bottles a person, and I was buying one to open and drink, and one to collect.
Sure.
And I was doing that a little bit, but I mean, when you're drinking by yourself, it takes a long time.
Yeah. And that's it. I don't really drink by myself, so not something I'm really,
Yeah.
into.
I mean, I'll drink. It's not really by myself when I do it.
No. You
On
got
here,
a wife there.
like I'm hanging out.
I'm
hanging out. Yeah, I'm hanging out on the hunt. I'll drink, or stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, it's very that doesn't happen all the time. So, but now I just buy one bottle when I go on vacations. If it's a place I've never been and they got some rum.
That's nice.
Yeah, support the economy, and since I collected, something else I collect.
Well, that's a true collector, man. You collect more than one thing. I think we all might collect more than one thing, even though we focus on comics more often than not.
Mr. James Willie's in the house. What's up, James?
James.
I would have more rum collection if I traveled like every. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I was a well-off person and traveled maybe like every, multiple times a year, I probably would have more rum than I would have comics.
Yeah, I feel that. I don't travel at all, really. So, I'm not really.
I love to travel, man. You gotta get your passport, travel. Come on, man. Let's go.
Well, the more people I meet, especially online, the more I want to actually do a little bit of traveling and see a bit more.
Yeah.
Go check out Houdat and fucking New Orleans over there, and check out the Jazz Fest.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you would have a good time.
For sure, man. For sure.
Good time. That's all I can say. A lot of people would have a good time. I always tell people, our convention, like this year, our convention was actually really, really good. But I tell people, if you like to go to comic conventions, why don't you go to the first one that happens in the year, which is in January, first weekend of January, and come to New Orleans where the weather's not freezing cold. Especially a lot of people live up north. They come down for a weekend, enjoy the city, and drink and party, and you don't have to worry about freezing your ass off. It was 70-something degrees this past
That sounds
convention.
pretty darn delightful to me, buddy. That sounds pretty
Yeah.
darn good.
Uh,
Yeah, I could use a little sun in Januay. 77 degrees.
yeah, it was really nice. Really nice. But I always tell people like they had a really good lineup. So hopefully they had enough people that came Saturday for a lot of those people to come back, because a lot of those artists and was mainly artists. A lot of those people I've never met. Never met Greg Land. Never met Klaus Janson. Never met what's his name? Mark Brooks.
They do that a lot at my con here in the falls. It's always like the same group of people, so I don't really. There's not very often that there's like a new person that I'm like, oh my god, they got this guy. I need to go get him to sign something. It's pretty much the same group, but I do like our artist alley just because our con is pretty small. You can get in there and you can, especially first thing, you can get in there and get a lot of signatures, meet a lot of people real quick, and get out before anybody else comes in.
Yeah. So I tried to sell this on YouTube, but guess where I sold it at?
IG baby
on Elite Comics 11. So I sold my Captain America 117
beautiful
in less than 5 minutes when it was posted.
That's crazy, man. Good for you.
Yeah. Tried to sell it cheaper on the YouTube. You know how to do it. But I mean, they only charged me $20 commission, and I got it sold in like less than 5 minutes.
Dude, I was gonna go on Sad's auction last night, but I fell asleep right fucking quick as soon as I got home.
That's good. You probably would have bought stuff that you shouldn't have been buying.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong. I was a little too happy to be bidding on auctions, probably.
You did like Tony and buy stuff and didn't remember buying it. It's like, man, I had a dream about this book, and then come to find out I bought it.
Yeah. That would have been last night for sure. I don't doubt that.
You'd have been like, man, I got DMs from all kind of people talking about I owe money. Oh man, good times. I didn't sell anything on Sam's auction.
No,
I've been saying it, and I told Sam, so it's like the IG is a different animal right now.
Yeah, no, you've been really on that actually.
Yeah, IG is a different animal, and I'm starting to get to where the books I have are not going to be for YouTube.
Too expensive.
I mean, I shouldn't say not going to be for YouTube. It'd be for a select few on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because they have people that spend some big money on YouTube, but when compared to the people on IG, it's like, you got an ocean on IG or a pond in YouTube.
That's fair. I've used the same equation for eBay. eBay's a whole fucking planet versus a fucking versus a river.
Yeah. It's like there's a whole planet. Like IG might be the planet, and it's a freaking universe.
Exactly, man.
YouTube's like not even a state or a county.
That's what I'm thinking, right? That's what I'm thinking. It's definitely IG is pretty interesting for how many people use it and the reach you could have. I have more of a reach on Instagram than I do on YouTube. By far.
Yeah, and then when you combined it with like another person, like I was telling you before, like trying to plan to do the sale, it's like by the time we do the sale, I might have 3,000 followers on IG.
I'll probably have about maybe 1,200. I don't know. I gain a few a day, usually one a day, something like that.
Yeah,
slow growth, but a steady growth.
Yeah, I'm like 120 away from 3,000.
Shit, that's awesome.
Yeah, man. So as I said, probably if you get into 1,200, I should be at like 3,000.
Yeah,
by that time.
100%.
So you're dealing with, and then we both will be dealing with people we might not both have that follow us, because probably got people that follow you that don't follow me, and vice versa.
Yeah. Are we? You thinking about asking Dustin as well?
Christina Payne. I'll ask him and see if he. I know he's got a lot going on with the new job and trying to press books and.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's a month in advance. So I
Yeah,
can
he
let
should
him
be able
know.
to get a little time.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm planning.
gonna be a good sale. I'm gathering up some books right now for that sale, so
Yeah. So
see what happens.
and hopefully by then I'd have more stuff from CGC too. So that's why I kind of said maybe a month from now.
I'll have a Captain America 100 and probably a 6.5 for sale. So I'll have some good books for sure.
Yeah, I'll have all the things.
Slab.
I got some. I might have some signature series stuff. What's up, Christina Fish Tropic? I might have some signature series stuff,
Beautiful.
but I should have some other stuff too as well.
Oh, I definitely
But
have some slabs and whatnot. I'll bring some from the shop and we'll see what happens there. Nothing but keys and slabs and big good books, and
that's what I kind of said on. I said on Sam's auction. I was like, sorry, all I have is keys and big books. I apologize. Apologize to the chat. All I have is
Well,
slabs.
I don't really sell variants, man. I don't really get into the variant market. I don't.
I don't do well when I try to sell them. I'll tell you that. I don't do well.
Well, I know that you buy 1 in 25s for $40 day of, and then they're worth $20 a week later. So, it's just not something I want to invest my money in.
Well, yeah, and see, I purchased some collections where I got some really good 1 in 25 keys, and they're worth some money when you grade them, or even worth some money raw.
Sure.
Problem is, people don't want those books. Like I said, that's why it's like keys. I don't think they want keys, because I mean, I sold this one too, which I gotta make sure I keep it separate. But I sold this finally 1 in 50 first Angela and Marvel Comics.
Right.
I couldn't believe it was so tough to sell that book. Because people like Angela. But I finally sold it to somebody on IG. But the funny thing is, the guy who bought it from me on IG, he does watch the YouTube auctions.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen him in a while, so he just happened to catch my IG claim. He catch the IG claim, and he claimed it immediately when he saw it. And he goes claim Ultron or Angela, whatever he said. And I was like, oh, all right. And that kind of started the ball rolling. When he claimed it, it was it. That was it.
That's good, man. That's good. It's nice to make a sale like that. That's for sure.
Yeah. I've sold to him before on YouTube a lot. It was nice to see him on IG.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind doing something where, like, I know I do comics once a week at the shop, but I'd love to do another thing to supplement that one more time a week somewhere.
I think, yeah. Well, yeah. I want to do
maybe once every.
I want to do the IG thing maybe once a month.
That'd be nice.
And because I'll say we'll see how next month turns out. If we get a nice turnout and people are spending money, then we'll be like, oh, might have to do this in 2 weeks or
yeah. I just got a nice rack that I bought on Sunday, and it's good for. It looks like it'll be nice for showing off the books for.
This other guy here, man. This guy here, man. Between Bleeker and this other guy, man, I'm gonna get in some trouble, man. These are like my two favorite guys besides Tone and Chris. This is Jeffrey Comic-Con.
Oh, shit. Here he is.
OG name Jeffrey Comic-Con Henson. What's up, Jeff? I don't know if you can hear us.
I don't know if he can hear.
I think he can.
I don't know if he.
I can't hear anything.
No.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
I can't
Hear
hear
you.
Can't hear us.
I figured he didn't hear because
you said his last name, and then he gave you a weird look. I'm like, was it the last name or?
Okay, there we go. I can hear you guys.
I said a whole spiel. I said a whole spiel. I don't even know if you heard what I said.
I didn't.
I said between Bleeker and this guy, I'm gonna get in some trouble. Besides him, besides Tone and Chris, And then I go, Jeffrey Comic-Con Henson, the whole name.
Hey, you know you're getting in trouble when they have to throw the whole name at you.
What's up,
Week, how you
K-Pop?
feeling, brother?
Oh, dude,
I was watching you have a good time last night.
it was definitely a good time, bro. It was definitely a good time. I may have overdone it, but I regret nothing. I regret nothing.
It's okay. It happens.
Bleak realized he's not young anymore, and moderation.
Moderation is the key.
That's my biggest issue. That's
Well,
why I just don't do it.
I didn't realize that doubles with lots of ice okay, I realized it, but I'm just gonna play stupid and say doubles with lots of ice, they go down real fast when you haven't had a drink in a while, and they're delicious and fucking tasty. And after you get 6 of those in you, you're like, oh shit, I just had 12 drinks.
I'll tell you like this, because like I said, I was telling you about the rum, and I like tropical drinks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If I was ever hanging with you guys, like say like Jamaica, we went to Jamaica, we went to like Bahamas, or any one of those islands, just say it like that. It'd be a different who that. I'd be passing out in the sun on the beach drunk.
I'm a very fun drunk, Hudat. I'm a super fun drunk.
Oh, I am too. I'm not angry, Joe, but
I'm super fun. I love to do it, or I used to love to do it a lot. And yeah, if you can handle your booze, you should definitely have a few with us. That'd be great.
Yeah, I would. I get more rhythm when I drink.
Oh shit!
Get more rhythm.
Hudat be dancing up the storm when he's drinking.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is funny and embarrassing in some cases.
Man, those are good times though. It's nice. It's nice to have those.
Yeah, man. That's why I showed mine on YouTube yesterday. I'm like, fuck this. I'm fucking all this bullshit, fucking nicety bullshit on YouTube. We're getting wasted. We're getting wasted.
A work party? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was a work party, and these people are, they're not my people. So
he said I could easily make you a fruity rum drink in no time.
Yeah, you can. These people.
Hey, I follow. What's his name? Tipsy Bartender. I know a lot of
dude. Always mixing. I know that guy. I don't follow him, but I've seen enough of his videos where it posts up on my. I love watching all his jungle juices he makes.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I'd be so drunk because he puts a lot of fruit that I like strawberries, pineapples. All
they always look really good, man. They always.
I like them. I'm like a lot of blue ones too.
Yeah, I'll be just eating the fruit out of the thing. Be like, I'm fucking drunk. He's like, what did you have? I just ate some strawberries and pineapples.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. I was just bored because I was packing stuff up, and I said, "Oh, may as well get on here and just freaking pack and chat like I did last time."
Yeah, I literally was just waking up, and then I seen it, and I was like, because I transfer my Xbox from my bedroom into here every time that I go live, so it's like. It takes me like five minutes to get set up. Maybe another 5 minutes once it's set up to get here. So I'm like sitting here. I was like, I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee. I got my coffee going. Yeah. So I'm still in the process of waking up right now.
well, you're in a whole different time zone compared to us. So
dude, my schedule's so screwed up right now too. Like I stay up all night. I sleep like 4 hours. Stupid, man.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
that need a job.
That was my schedule when I first started working at my current job. But yeah, it was like because even shift work, and I'm like, dude, it's killing me.
Yeah, shift work sucks, man. I used to do every couple of weeks, go from days to nights, and it was just it was brutal, man.
I've been applying for some overnight jobs. Fucking nothing, man. It's lame. It's lame.
Yeah, if you live closer,
dishwashing jobs and everything, man.
You live closer to here, man. They hire for everything.
I told Tony, I go, Tony, give me a job. Let me sleep on your couch for a month until I can find an apartment. I was like, I tell
you, hey, if I was single, I'd be like, man, just come down here. We gonna get you a job in like a week, and you can sleep on the couch until you get settled. Because you'll be surprised how fast you get a job here. It's ridiculous.
Part of it is like I don't have experience for like a good job, so like I just apply for what I have experience with, which is like kitchen work, things like that. And I think there's just a lot of people looking for jobs because there are jobs. I apply for jobs every day. I'm on Indeed and all that stuff, but I just don't think that my resume is like, it's not great. Like there's nothing really wrong with it. Like you don't look at it and go, oh, this is bad. But then you got another resume over here of a guy who's been a manager and did this and done that, which I don't have any experience with. And,
Yeah, man.
my
advice to you is look at all the places that have shut down around you and say you used to manage those places. I don't know, man. I can't. You can't call anybody because the fucking motherfucker closed it down. Sorry,
people
bro.
tell me that they're like, yeah, just fucking lie about it, man. They're not even check. I'm like, God, I don't know, man, because it'll start asking me questions and I'll feel bad because I lied on my resume. Like, just do it. I'm like, I can't.
All you gotta do is say you spent a summer up at Bleecker and you were the manager of his shop, and give him Bleecker's contact information. And Bleecker be like, "Oh yeah, man, great guy,
great employee, awesome with customers, wicked customer service." Really good guy. Always came to work every time on time. He commuted as well. It was hard for him.
Every day
made the commute to work. It was crazy.
But I could tell you like this: if you were down here, like the jobs you're applying for, Jesus Christ, you would have hired the same day. You know how many restaurants and hotels and especially all those places. Like my wife's hotel, they're looking for people. Right, they've been looking for people because people have been quitting.
Jeffrey, why don't you apply at U-Haul, man? I work at U-Haul. It's a really good fucking place to work, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
There are U-Haul places.
Yeah.
Here.
I would just try a U-Haul. They're pretty. It's a good spot to work. Honestly, I can't complain about the job.
Yeah. So another thing is I've been getting a lot of calls for like delivery jobs. I don't do delivery. Like it's just not economical right now. Like,
yeah,
not for me.
Sucks, man.
So I have gotten a few opportunities for like pizza delivery, but I'm like, man, come on, my truck gets like 10 miles to the gallon. Gas is $5 a gallon right now. I really appreciate you reaching out to me, but like I can't. It's not a job that I can do right now.
Like, it's not a bad job. I just need more money if I want to do that.
But yeah, no, like it'll happen. It always happens. It's just a little stressful, but
hey,
I always land on my feet.
I'll tell you like this. At least you're applying. So they got so many people that I know who just quitting jobs. Man,
dude.
You're like, man, I'm like, and look, and guess what? They don't have plans. They have just quit. I was like, what you gonna do? I don't know. I'm like, what?
Hey, like it was the weirdest feeling because like I've never been like so bummed out to be like so close. Like it was the day before my benefits kicked in, at this other job, and they're like, you know what, we're gonna let you go. And I'm like, what? I'd already filled all my paperwork out and everything like that. They hired. It was my first experience in like a big factory, like a warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And most everybody they hire there is temp labor from labor agencies and everything like that. And I think that's kind of why they let me go, because they could just let me go.
It's cheaper for them to let you go and get another temp worker for temporary, and then fire them before their benefits kick in. And
I thought I was in, man, but because at 90 days is when everything kicks in, but you get your review with like the manager on your 89th, and then I should have known because they were doing that with everybody who was not a temp worker, and I just like, I can't believe they fired that person. That's crazy. She was such a good worker. Why would they fire her? And then 2 days later, I get called into the office for my review. And the guy's all like, he goes, man, this is really what I hate about having to do this about my job. And I'm just like, oh, motherfucker. I was like, it's coming. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
gave me my last check. It's like you don't feel bad about putting this down for on your resume. You're a hard worker. We'll give you a good review. I'm just like, yeah, you suck. I didn't know that's not what I said, but in my head, I'm just like, I like really like kind of in shock. It was the first time I've ever been like fired.
Yeah, it's just and it's like it's hard to like describe like certain things. Certain times you might have to leave the state, and that sucks because I know you got families there and stuff.
Yeah, I think no, but that's the thing is like for the last freaking few years I've been thinking about that. It's just I'd be doing it by myself, and that's just not always.
It's hard, man.
It is.
Yeah.
So like I if I did that, I definitely would like want to go somewhere where I have friends, which I do have friends all across the country now, which is
Yeah, you really do.
I do. So it's just a matter of something working out at some point.
Yeah, because I know you here. I definitely can get you a job somewhere here. Because
my boy Derek Carr over there.
Hey man, tell Derek, hey man, I'll mow your grass, man. I know you got a place.
Yeah, that's right.
Hook you up, Derek.
Yeah, hell, fuck. I was talking to Dope Comics yesterday, and I was telling him what I do for a living. He's like, "Come on down to fucking Tennessee, buddy. I hire forklift drivers all day long." Like,
there we go. I'm moving to Tennessee.
I'm down, Dope. I'm down, buddy.
That's fun, but yeah, it's kind of good though. Like, that we all we all know people in different professions,
And areas of the world.
Yeah.
Like there's
Canada.
I mean, we could leave the country, Jeffrey. Go to New Zealand and work with Kyle.
Man, you ever find yourself north?
What's going on? Show up at his door. You got his address, right?
Oh yeah, I do. I do.
I might still have it here somewhere too. I usually keep all my addresses in a box.
Well, you ever find yourself north of the border? You got a spot to hang out for a bit, man.
Heck yeah. Are they allowing
do like Nola Comics? Nola just like he left New Orleans and like went all west.
I would imagine. I think so. Yeah. Fuck. You guys got to be like. I don't even know how that all worked out. Are we all allowed in each other's countries again, or are we not allowed anymore?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I think we're allowed, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They opened the borders up. Yeah.
I haven't heard anyone say COVID for like a year now, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know. I haven't thought about it since.
Man, where I work, I don't even want to play around that because I can get that shit easy.
Oh, really? Is it still like a prevalent thing where you work and stuff?
Well, because how I work, where I work at in the field I work in, I'm first responder. So
yeah, okay, yeah, that would be something. Yeah.
And not just that, I have a child, so
I was just gonna say,
children are very, very germ.
I was just gonna say, dude, my niece, like when I'm around her, like she's always sick, and my sister's always sick with something because the kids catch it at school. They're always around kids. So
every parent I've ever met, man, is like dead in their house for fucking a week, a year because their kid caught something.
Like, I'll just like, hey.
What's up, Callie and Big Will?
Cali Comics.
Hey, Big Will, what's up, brother?
Cali Comics.
That's another guy. He's in Alabama.
I saw that. Did you see Cali Comics Hunt episode review?
Yeah.
Recap?
I did.
It was funny and disturbing at the same time.
Yeah. Cali's got it going on. He knows what's up. Very cool, man. Very cool.
So I sold this book, Jeffrey, finally.
You sold that on IG, right?
Yeah.
I was watching that.
From Rufus T. I don't know if you remember.
I remember Rufus.
Yeah. I haven't seen him on YouTube in a while, but he popped into the live sale and was like, claim. I was like, okay.
Nice.
I was like, I like Rufus, man.
I have the image for Angela.
Yeah. And I've been telling people, I was like, I think Angela is very popular. Like, people need to get her Marvel first appearance because she's property of Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of. I think it's gonna be something big in the future.
Oh, I think she definitely has a future for sure.
Oh yeah, especially if they keep her badass, then it'd be great.
Yeah, I agree.
Keep her like make her like what's her name? It didn't Thor not Love and Thunder.
Valkyrie
Thor
or Jane
Ragnarok.
Foster?
No, not Jane Foster or Valkyrie. Was it Ragnarok? What was Hela?
Oh,
Make her badass like Hela.
Yeah.
But a good badass like that.
Yeah. No, they did Hella right. I like that.
If they could do her like Hela, but just she'll be a good person. Freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. This is Perry said Hela was a baddie for sure. What's up, Perry? Man, I haven't seen it's funny seeing
Perry's
people
awesome.
who pop in my chat that I've really never seen. So it's pretty cool.
Perry be doing this thing on his gaming channel.
Oh, he's a gamer now. I know. I haven't seen him do his,
well, I think he's got his Perry Comics and his Perry Gaming channel. He does live streaming. I was watching him do some Mortal Kombat and
I sold this
Last of Us.
I sold the FF8.
You sold that one?
Yeah, I sold that one too on the IG claim sale. FF8, first appearance of the Puppet Master. So I only have number 1, 2, 3, and 5 left. Oh, 5 and 7 out of that 1 through 10. That's all I have left.
Nice.
I'll probably end up getting another Puppet Master because this is the first appearance of Alicia Masters, which is Johnny Storm's I think love interest.
Alicia?
Corn dog.
I thought Alicia was Ben Grimm's girlfriend.
Oh, is it Ben Grimm's? I can't remember.
She's the blind one, right? She's blind, or she wasn't in the movies. I don't know if she was in the comics, but I'm pretty sure Alicia was Ben's.
But I could be wrong. I know it's one of their love interests. I don't know.
Or maybe it's both of them. You never know in those comic books. Maybe she started out as Johnny's second girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up. Trying to.
Yeah, she blind, Kelly says.
He said, yeah, she blind. Oh, it's Ben. Big Will said it's Ben. All right, so it's Ben Grimm's love interest. All right. But yeah, I'll probably end up getting it again just because she is a significant factor.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man. What time is it too? I get off of work. I work from 5 to 1, so it's so nice.
It's 12 o'clock.
Well, no, it's 12 o'clock for you. If it was 12 o'clock here, I'd still be at work. Waiting for that freaking hour to pass.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Time change. Hate that.
I think this is the last year for time change. I could be wrong.
I thought we were done with it like a year ago or something. I don't
know. They voted on it a year ago. They voted on it a year ago and it passed.
So it's never going to change again?
It's supposed to be the last time.
I hope
so. Whatever how it is now, it should stay like that.
So we're never going to gain an hour, lose an hour again? Is that what's happening?
Well, at least
majority of the world doesn't do it. I know. Does Canada do it?
Yeah, we fucking do it.
Oh, really? I know the majority of the world doesn't do it. I know the U.S. We like to be different.
Yeah. It's true.
Inches and feet.
And America's top hats sometimes like to follow us. And I don't know why. Like we know what the hell we're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys got a big army. I think
that's about it. And we only been
what's going on there.
That's the only thing because we haven't been a country that long. It's only been 300 years compared to some have been like 1,000.
Yeah. You got a pretty good army and. Sort of
I would say good. It's pretty big, like you said. It's pretty big army. Yeah. We don't know how good they are.
We We got nukes. I think that's all.
Yeah,
That is.
yeah. Callie basically said that. Callie said we got the biggest stick.
Yeah.
Something about
When all hell goes loose, at least we got something to throw out there.
Yeah. I was like, hey, that's one thing I'd have to say that Trump had me kind of like I smiled because when we were like, we forgot what war we was dealing with, but he dropped the biggest bomb in some country that's non-nuclear. It was called the mother of all bombs. It was like, and guess how they had to drop it. It didn't shoot it like out of a plane or boat or whatever. They had to kick it out of a freaking B-2 bomber.
Kick it, like literally.
Yeah, literally. Literally the guy, because he interviewed the bombers. He interviewed the bombers, and he says, "So how do you get this out of the plane?" And he turned around and he started kicking it.
It sounds like a comedy sketch or something,
So it's like, she's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, you got to kick it out, because it's too big." So it slides out from kicking it in the wind. It slides out, and
that sounds like something you'd see like on the Avengers or something.
Yeah, that's what it's called, the Moab, mother of all bombs. Oh my god, it's hilarious. It was hilarious when I saw, and then they had video of it dropping. I was like, Jesus Christ,
that's too much.
I was like, that's non-nuclear. I think they dropped it on a cave or something, like some terrorists were hiding in a cave. And I said, well, it's the hill now. It's not a cave.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that was great.
Oh,
I don't know if I saw that. I don't remember it.
All you gotta do is look up Moab. I guess bombing or something. Maybe I'm guessing that's what you gotta look up. And it's MOAB. Because I seen the video of it, the bomb dropping, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
And was it Utah? Oh no, Utah's the desert, Moab.
No,
Never mind.
I know they dropped it in another country on a mountain.
On ISIS.
Yeah, it was on ISIS. Yeah.
I think I have seen this.
Not the superhero.
Yeah.
not the female super. Big Shaq said he think he was Afghanistan.
Yeah, it was Afghan.
Okay. Yeah, that was freaking ridiculous. I was like, man. And when I saw it happen, I was like, I guess I guarantee you people in the South is like, can I get that as a celebrate 4th of July? I want to celebrate 4th of July.
That looks like something on one of the covers of like a Mortal Hulk or something. That's crazy.
Our Modern Warfare, like a video game. Oh man.
That's nuts.
He said there's video of the Iron Man footage with Stark. Oh my god! Oh, I didn't know they had somebody made a video with Iron Man and the bomb. That's funny. Oh my god! I seen a video of a guy shooting fireworks, and I guess the firework didn't go up all the way, so it kind of like went up only a few feet.
Oh no!
And it go boo, and like all the car alarms are going off.
So dangerous. I saw a car drive into a store that sold fireworks, not like one of those little. I don't know.
Jesus.
We have a lot of little like corner booths set up where people sell fireworks, like little wooden huts and stuff. But this was actually like 7-Eleven type store full of fireworks. So a car drove into it, and that thing just went up, man. There's people across the street standing there, like videotaping it. It was insane. Oh, dang. They
got some funny ones that like you'd be like, oh my god, but it's funny. Seen one with a guy, he's in a wheelchair, and they like let them do the fireworks, and they yelling at him. I'm sorry, it's film didn't put it on. You see that one? It's like, oh back up! What are you doing? Oh God, no! And he's like right in the middle of it. Pew, 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 pew,
Motherfucker can barely move, and they're fucking back up, Timmy, back up.
Yeah, the fucking wheelchair didn't move. Tony, hey, it is back up, Tony. Back
So
up,
bad.
Tony. Back up, Tony.
So bad.
Oh my god. And then it's like his wheelchair wouldn't work, and then it didn't work until the fireworks were over.
So bad. I think I recall seeing one where like a firework went into the fucking somebody's car, like in the exhaust of their car, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh shit.
Shit blew up. Family was all there. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" It was a short. Nobody died. I really hope, but it was a disaster. Not great.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Fireworks. Fucking hardcore.
Yeah.
Be careful,
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
For fun.
Be careful.
Be careful. We are 4 months away from 4th of July, so be careful.
Be careful.
People blowing their hands and fingers off, you know.
Yeah, you know the football player did it?
Yeah, Jason. Was it JPP? Jason Pierre-Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He come back next year for the season.
You see his gloves are all flopping around.
Yeah.
Down
He's
here.
missing like 3 fingers. I was like, oh my god. So what kind of fireworks were you using?
Yeah, why was you holding it like this or something? It like blew up inside his hand. I'm like, what are you thinking?
Well, we used to shoot those fucking fireworks at each other from across the street and stuff. We used to hold the stick and they used to shoot like 12
Maybe
shots.
something malfunctioned on one of those.
Oh, that would suck, man.
I'm just picturing somebody with like a firecracker in their
Yeah,
hand and
holding
it
that thing.
exploding. I don't know the story of what happened.
Yeah, I don't know the total story.
I don't think they
because-
ever actually released it, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah. I don't. They just said it was firework accident, but and everybody's like, and I always thought about it. It's like, what firework would blow your freaking hand? Like that's a roadside bomb. That's what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I know back in the day we used to get like those piccolo Petes and we used to smack them with a hammer and wrap them in tape so it'd blow up like a bomb. Maybe they were doing some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, probably homemade stuff. Probably had to be.
You used to be able to get little cherry bombs. They were fucking, like a little fucking quarter stick of dynamite almost.
I don't know. That shit's always been illegal here in California.
I was about to
where
say,
I live,
I see.
Yeah.
I could still find cherry bombs around here somewhere.
YouTube. I do not know where cherry bombs are.
I've seen some before, but like I've had people that have known people that have gotten illegal ones, but like it's not like you can ever go and buy
Little tiny little. They look like a little fucking chunk of a fucking I don't know, piece of dynamite stick with a fucking wick in them, man. They're pretty cool.
So 9 years ago, I think I knew Jeffrey and them 9 years ago. I met this little guy. Hopefully he becomes very successful.
How cool is that? Where was he at when you met him?
Outside of my wife's hotel, the Hilton Riverside in New Orleans.
That's cool.
Yeah, he was just out in the front waiting to go to the gym because he was in town filming a movie, and I hear his voice. His voice is very distinct.
Yeah.
I said, who the fuck? I said, they got a crazy guy up front. I'm thinking it's like a legitimate crazy person, but it sounded like Kevin Hart. So I'm walking close. I said, man, that's Kevin Hart. He's like, yeah, man, I've been doing this, doing that. I was like, this dude is freaking hilarious. And I said, Kevin, what's up, man? He said, what's up, man? I said, hey, bro, I can get a picture? Oh, yeah, man. And that's what he said. And
spot on Kevin Hart impersonation, by the
Yeah.
way.
That's how the experience was. What's up, Journey? How you doing? Welcome.
That's crazy. Yo.
What's up? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping through. Just packing up stuff, talking to the guys. We talking about anything. We talked about the Moab firecrackers popping in people's hands.
Oh.
Tony not backing up when the firecracker was going off.
Tony, buddy.
Oh my god. Yes, indeed, man.
You got a bunch of books out right now getting pressed and cleaned. Who that?
Oh yeah, Dustin got a good little bit of them. Yeah. He mailed off 4 books for me that are getting 6 signed for a signature series. I've got the Daredevil 168 going to Frank Miller and Klaus Jensen signing First Electra. What else
Where's,
I had?
they're doing this. When are they doing a signing?
March. You have to have it in by March 31st.
March 31st, eh?
Yeah.
Huh.
So people still have time. Like they have to receive it by March 31st. So I don't think they're doing it on March 31st, but it has to be there
Huh.
by March 31st.
Interesting.
That's the deadline. That's what they call it, the deadline. So they're doing the signing. Who else? Jim Shooter and John Beatty. They're doing the signings sometime right after because their deadline's March 31st.
Oh, I need a Frank Miller signature. Man.
And Chris Claremont's doing his deadline. I think is the same day. So it's like a whole bunch of stuff deadlines that same day.
I need a Neil Gaiman signature too. Fuck.
I know Steve Englehart's doing the signing too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him to sign my Doctor Strange one.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Yeah, so I got 4 books, and I'm probably gonna keep one. Probably gonna keep the Miss Marvel first Mystique. Hoping for a 9.4 to 9.6. You know, comes like a 9.6, they're definitely not going anywhere. Chris Claremont's signature.
I'll have a 9.6 Wolverine one for sale when we go do our auction in a month or so.
Yeah, buddy, that's gonna be a good little sale.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's right. You guys were talking about that while I was setting up. You guys are going to be running an Instagram auction.
Yeah. I'll probably,
Well, I think it's just gonna be a claim sale.
I'll probably do some
Yeah,
watch.
price very reasonable.
Very reasonable pricing. You know, we got some slabs. We'll probably throw that in there. The Capullo Virgin Sketch variant.
Oh,
Hey.
man, hold up. Put that stuff in my hand. Put you here, put you there. There we go.
When are you guys doing that? Like in a month, you said?
Yeah, like a month from now. I don't have an exact date, but probably it's gonna definitely be a month.
Some
April.
Wolverine percent. Oh yeah, we got Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Saturday or Sunday too. Whatever day is good for Bleak.
There's an interesting one. That one
Do
has.
you have the variant of that?
Yeah, this is the variant that doesn't have any price on it. It's
I got both of them.
it's awesome.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
No, this one's a Spidey. Probably do some Rick and Morty in there. It's
Rick and Morty.
it's Rick and Morty. I got the entire Weapon X run that I'll be probably putting in that
Nice.
that option as well.
That's cool.
Yeah, I got the whole run. I figure might as well sell the entire run as one run. It's nice. It's nice to be able to read it.
Easier to ship too.
Captain America 100 in
100, baby.
dynamite condition.
That book is super expensive, past a 9.0.
This book is super expensive, past the 9.0.
The only reason I popped in my head because I saw somebody sell one on IG a raw copy, and the guy graded it a 9.4. And guess the guy that was this guy I bought from before, but when he grades like stuff like that means it might be a 9.8.
Well, this is probably a 6.5 maybe. And it might be higher just because of the age of the book, and I don't really see too much wrong with it. It's got a little chipping on the top, a little chipping on the bottom. Nothing major.
Big Will has a question. He says,
I mean, I prefer alphabetical,
Yeah.
but that's just because it makes it so much easier. Like you kind of know what you're going to. But I feel like it's going to get mixed up when people are looking through it a lot, probably anyways. So.
I like the A's and the B's together. Like that's all.
Yeah, and I know as a seller, it's probably just easier for you to do it that way, which makes sense too.
As a seller, I do A's and B's, and then I also keep like characters together, right? Like Spider-Man is with Spider-Man, and like I don't like mix that up. So like
See,
an
now
S,
my LCS does that, and that bugs me. Like, because like Hulk would just all be under H for me, and I would do it by year from there, from Hulk, then the Incredible Hulk, then the Immortal Hulk, and it like no, Immortal Hulk's got its own section, Incredible Hulk's got its own section, Hulk's got its own section, World War Hulk's got its own section.
it should have its own section. It should.
But I don't like that. I would do it differently. I would all just by H for Hulk, and I would do them all by year personally. That's just a personal thing. Like it just because I'm always jumping around, you know. But like,
Yeah, I do like
I
the
totally
Hulk.
get it. Either
Immortal
way,
Hulk goes in what's it's not, H is all in the H, but it goes Immortal Hulk or Hulk, Immortal Hulk, whatever one. Like I don't really worry about year. I just sort of do the grouping of books together.
yeah. And then when you're shopping, you know, you can't be that picky. Your personal collection at your house is different than when you're out picking and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Like I have such OCD. My collection is perfect.
So hard.
My house, you know what I mean? Like,
It's so hard for me to do that. I got like over 100 fucking boxes.
well, yeah, I only got 30, so
Like, no, man, I don't want to do that. That's a lot of work.
I got a lot of time on my hands.
But they are all in their perspective or respective categories and like actual proper grouping of the book. So that was hard enough, man.
So when I first started collecting and I only had, maybe like a dozen boxes, I had everything together, all my indies, Marvel, DC, and everything. Like as my collection grew, I broke it down by company also. I have all my Marvels, boom, alphabetically A through Z. I have all my DCs and DC boxes.
For my personal collection, I absolutely did that. 100%. And Batman takes up its own. Even like
I have a long box of Batman. Yeah.
I have so much Batman that I've got. I'm like, okay, Batman just gets its own thing. There's a few that I'm like, okay, I have so much of that and I'm gonna keep collecting it that I might as well just be like, okay, that's my Superman box, that's my Batman box. Or two or three boxes at this point. It's fucking ridiculous.
Or 10 of an Incredible Hulk.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So this is Hulk, right?
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily go in alphabetical order there, but I certainly go, okay, this is an indie box. I also have boxes that have just complete runs in it. That's one. I think I have two boxes that I've just like, these are complete full runs, like whatever it may be.
Immortal Hulk is like that.
Yeah, whatever it may be. It's like even if it's short runs, I'm like, okay, this is in there, that's in there, this is a full run, that's a full run, that's a full run. Then I don't ever have to look at that box again until I want to. I don't have to open it back up. I don't have to be like, okay, I'm gonna what else fits in here. I can just be like, okay, that's fucking done, and that's it, man. Fuck, it's a pain in the ass. And I do recommend for people that fucking start collecting, fucking get short boxes. Long boxes are a real pain in the fucking ass to move around.
Dude, when I first started getting boxes, I was getting the long boxes.
Me too, bro.
That's all I thought there was, like long, it was just the long ones. I'm rookie, so I got like 3 or 4 of those. And you fill one of those up, you'll throw your back out moving it around, dude. Like, no joke. Once I realized there were short boxes, I started getting those. It made life a lot better. Yeah.
Start with short boxes, people. Start with short boxes. If this is your first comic experience, I implore you, short boxes are the way to go.
The long boxes don't get off the floor.
Nah,
all the other boxes I got on like a desk and everything, but the long boxes, they stay on the floor.
They look pretty. They're all fantastic. You can fit a lot of books in there, but try fucking moving that shit around.
Dude, every time I pick it up, I'm afraid it's gonna break in the middle or something.
Right? Yeah. I have a couple long boxes that through the course of time, they're very saggy in the middle. So, you got to sort of carry them on an end. And
you just, common sense tells you picking something like that up like this from both ends and it being that heavy all the way, like I'm just waiting.
It happens.
What's up, Punch is in the building. He said my boot's going to be letters because anymore I have to get jacked up.
Yo,
Crazy guy. He's in the building. Who else? Let's see. That's about it. Oh, you want to hear Jeffrey?
Yo.
Look. All right. Here is incentive to move around.
Oh, yes.
My wife's job. I'm not going to tell what these people. She showed me the overtime hours. But her hotel spent. I'll let you. 90 people made overtime, all right? So to give you a little help you with this question, I'm going to ask. This is like a trivia question. So 90 people are on this overtime list.
Sounds
How
like
much overtime? How much overtime did they spend in 1 week?
90 people on overtime 1 week?
Yes.
$200.
No. Like so it's 90 people, and they all had overtime. How much did the company, the Hilton, for that week?
Spend
Yeah, give 90 people.
$40,000.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
$6 million.
Oh, no way.
What the
Yes.
fuck?
90 people. I was trying to estimate like 20
you want me
people.
to tell you,
$20 an hour.
you coming out for a job?
I was like going $14 an hour, 90 people.
Yeah.
Can't be more than fucking 50, 60 grand. What the fuck?
$6 million in overtime they spent.
That's insane.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I'm about to message her. Hey, y'all need some help?
I know that everybody around here says there's no work, and I'm like every company that I've worked at in the past little while, there's been signs on the fucking walls saying, "Hi, come today and we'll pay you $300." Blah blah blah. Hi, we're hiring right now. Please work. Like everybody wants people to work. A lot of people don't even want to work, and it sounds like you do. So fucking. That's like half the fucking battle right there.
Yeah, I could fold blankets.
Charlie says,
man.
I need to get a job there. That is the hotel and tourism industry, Johnny.
Why not?
That's in New Orleans, Louisiana. Every hotel downtown is hiring.
Fucking packed, I would imagine.
Every downtown,
especially during
hotel
football season, or something. You got Mardi Gras season.
But see, you know what's funny about New Orleans? They make more money from the hotels and stuff. They make more money from like their conventions. Every weekend they have a convention in town.
I bet, right? Something going. Everybody needs a reason to go to Louisiana.
Like every weekend they have a convention. Like the medical conventions always come down here. Trying to think what else. The coaches, the NFL coaches, having their little meeting down here.
Yeah.
I'd love to go see a Saints game. That'd be a blast. My buddy was there when they won the Super Bowl. It was fucking. That was.
He was at the the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, man, it was fucking
to go to the Super Bowl because I was there.
it was crazy.
I was there.
It was awesome, eh?
Yeah, it was cool. Loud. Oh my god.
Fucking Drew.
I'd have been watching it on a TV somewhere. That's for sure.
Yeah, I was watching it on TV, but he was there. He was there.
That's cool. Yeah. I've never been to an NFL game, man. Like, I've been to a couple college games.
NFL, I've never been to. I've been to almost every other sport so far, live sport, but NFL, I have not. I should get my passport. I need a passport, is what I need.
You need a passport. You need a plane ticket, and y'all can pick a game, and we can all go. I have 3 tickets, season tickets to the Saints game.
I know you got season tickets.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes,
every home game.
Every home game, I am. Well, I split it with my mom this year. It was my mom and my sister, but now it's just me and my mom. So I'll actually go to more games now.
Nice.
Yeah, so I think they got eight games at home or 9. If it's 8, then I'm going to 4 home games.
That's awesome, man.
And most likely it's more than 4 because my dad was going to be like, I want to go with my son. All right, Dad. I got another game I get to go to.
Nice.
I think they're gonna be good. I think they're gonna get really good next year, and people are sleeping on them. Especially,
they're going to the playoffs. They're going to the playoffs for sure.
That's what everybody says about their team. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I said it.
I'm not a Saints fan.
I'm a Pittsburgh fan. But that being said,
I'll be rooting for the Saints now.
All I can do is have a little faith. I like Drew though. When Saints had Drew, I was really like they're awesome, man. When he was in his fucking prime, it was really good to watch them.
Man,
yeah, that was cool because they were the only team that gave him an opportunity back then too, because he was just coming off a major injury with San Diego, and I remember Miami. There was a bunch of teams that were like looking at him, but they all passed on him because they didn't think he's going to come back from his shoulder injury. And New
Yeah.
Orleans gave him an opportunity, and here he goes, becomes a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, man. Not to mention how short he is, how like unlikely it is for him to actually be a quarterback in the NFL.
Mhm.
You know,
I'll
Just-
tell you like this: if Tom Brady would have won, let's say, 3 less Super Bowls, I'm saying 3 less. They probably would say Drew Brees is one of the best quarterbacks, you know. And I'm saying 3 less because then that put Tom Brady around the Joe Montana and stuff like that.
yeah.
Because you know, it's to me, it's like different categories of quarterbacks. It's like, you know, best Super Bowl quarterback, best statistical quarterback, you know, stuff like that.
So
Brady is definitely the best Super Bowl quarterback. I mean,
Gotta be,
there's no
right?
question.
if you take, I know you can't, but if you take Peyton Manning and you take Tom Brady out of history, Drew Brees has basically every record in NFL. So
Well,
like he's one of the greatest.
You take Tom Brady out, he has almost all the records.
Yeah.
I think Peyton Manning might only have one or something.
Peyton
like
doesn't have that
Drew
many.
is breaking all
I
those
know
records.
Drew had all the records when he retired.
Yeah.
that was what, 2 years ago, 3 maybe
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So like if Drew Brees, Tom Brady, and Peyton Manning would have all been retired that same year, Brees would still have most.
Yeah, they would say he's the best statistical quarterback
Yeah.
in history because he had like the touchdowns, he had the completion, really all kind of stuff.
Oh, he was a monster quarterback, man. He was a monster quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, freaking Tom Brady. They're still talking about Tom Brady maybe coming out of retirement to play again. It's crazy.
Tom is enjoying his time with his family. I've seen pictures.
He is.
Tom, I've hated you your entire career, but you
he's
can
the
play
man.
for Pittsburgh anytime you like. If you just want to go over there and throw the ball a little bit, that would be fine with me, bro.
Don't ask for Tom right now. Tom looks like he's been eating ice cream and
playing with
taking care of his, playing with his
Yeah,
kids.
that's fair.
Like, you know, and
Fair.
not working out. He'd be like, "This is not the Tom Brady I wanted."
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I think he's.
What
really
43? He played till he's 43. That's insane.
It's pretty awesome, man. And I don't know, like
he
again,
was 43. Drew was 41, I think.
God
Yeah.
damn,
41. Yeah. And
It's
Drew
very-
could have played. Drew probably could have played another year at least, but he got injured that last year, and that's when his wife kind of leaked all the injuries he had, and he was like, "I'm done."
Yeah, just
Like,
hang it up.
he had a rib, like he broke like all of his ribs and shit. Like, it's like, it was bad.
He's just a little fucking. He's a little fucking dude, man. Playing in
Yeah,
fucking,
no, it's
playing
the
in a
same
big
thing
dude's
happened
sport.
with Tua, man.
Yeah,
Same thing
being like,
happened with Steve Young.
yeah.
These
They're all
guys.
great guys, but at some point they take the hits and they just
They need a little more protection for those fucking guys. They're little fucking dudes.
You know, I'm really surprised that as much as technology has advanced in like cars and vehicles and all this stuff, that they can't come up with a helmet that protects you a little bit more when your head hits the ground. You know.
Well,
I know they have made advancements, but I just.
But no, they actually have better helmets. But the problem is those better helmets are not owned by the helmet that is sponsored with the NFL.
Is that what it is?
It's all this, buddy.
Yeah, it's all those sponsorships and money. It's all
this, man. I forgot who's the helmet. It's like the
Is it
football.
Riddell,
The football is made by is it Wilson?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's Wilson.
Yeah. Nike could make a better football, but guess what? They never will use it.
Not sponsored by him, right? Yeah, and I think Riddell is the helmet company. Same as the pads.
Yeah,
I know the NHL is working a lot on getting better pads all the time. Like Sidney Crosby's always doing
those
stuff.
are some of the toughest SOBs, man. They used to have to make guys put helmets on. Those guys didn't even want to
I
put
know.
helmets on out there with a freaking puck flying at your face at 100 miles.
Even the goalies, man.
Yeah, dude, half of them didn't have any teeth.
Oh my god. Yeah, like what the fuck did it take to fucking invent the fucking goalie mask? You know what I mean? Like these guys fucking have scars and fucking like gashes all over their
And you
face.
remember the first type of goalie mask, like the Jason Voorhees
Yeah.
mask? Those aren't that protective.
Wasn't
like I
that
mean,
great?
they protected you, but they weren't like carbon fiber, graphite masks.
No.
They were just some plastic.
You know what it protect you from dying? That's about
Yeah,
it.
that's all it did. That's all it did.
It won't keep your teeth in.
It
You
won't
will have
keep-
bruises,
You can
but
still
you won't
break your
die.
face.
100
won't
mile an
die.
hour
won't
slap
die.
shot will still knock you the fuck out in one of those things.
Yeah, but you
Boom.
won't die.
That's the seller. That was the seller for the goalie mask.
Yeah.
Hey, wear this and you won't die.
Perfect. God damn, man.
I mean, you got a baseball helmets. They people didn't wear baseball helmets back in the day.
Yeah, and that's so dangerous, dude. Like a fucking ball going towards your head. That's fucking dangerous as fuck.
Yeah, but in the professional stage, like major league players, if you're getting hit in the head, it's usually on purpose. Like those guys, those guys are pretty good. If you're a major league pitcher, you're getting the ball at least, to where it's not going right at a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, if they're throwing at you, you're gonna get hit.
They're throwing at you, or
But
you have that.
I think
you
the
have
most
that
dangerous
one
thing is
take.
the pitcher getting hit straight, like in the head, like we've seen a few
No,
times.
line drive, yeah.
Line
Yeah.
drive, yeah.
Because I used to pitch, and I remember, dude, there are a couple times where it's just like the ball's hit right back at you, and you're lucky your natural instinct gets your glove right up in front of your face to catch that ball, and you're just fucking thinking like, oh shit, what just happened? Like I can't believe I caught that. I was about to die. You know what I mean? Like it happens so quick. Some of those guys don't, and you see it.
Saw my life flash before my eyes. I was gonna
Yeah.
die.
Man.
This is it. This is it. This is it. Oh my god, that's freaking funny. I played baseball too, like all the way up to college. I played baseball.
Yeah, that was it for me too. Like at that point, I had so many injuries I could barely function anymore.
Yeah, my shoulder. My shoulder's done.
Dude,
Like,
baseball
yeah.
killed my elbows. Is something about swinging the baseball bat, dude. Like so many times, just my elbows are done.
Yeah, you got what they call it, tennis elbow.
Yeah, and then I should have never done stupid stuff like snowboarding. Snowboarding ruined both my knees. Skateboarding killed my ankles. Like,
Yeah.
if I could not do any sports, that would probably be what I would do if I could have went back. I blew both of my knees out snowboarding. That's bad. That was bad. And then my ankles hella suck now from skateboarding.
That sucks, bro.
My ankle sucks from basketball, and my shoulder sucks from baseball.
Yeah, I mean, if I wouldn't have done that, I probably would have done it doing something else stupid, like football. I love football, but I was too small. I got hurt too much playing football. Baseball was good for me.
Football, I was a little too small to play football, I think. Fuck.
I
get
played
crushed in that
Pop
football.
Warner, which was like 10, 12 years old, so I played like 3 years of it, and then last year I broke my ribs and could barely play and all this stuff, and it's just I wasn't short. I'm not short, but I'm very petite. You know what I mean? So like, I don't have a lot of protection.
I
You
get
don't
you.
have a lot of meat.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of meat. No.
I get you. Yeah, I played basketball and I played hockey, and then I found girls and drugs and smoking, and that all came to an end in I don't know, about the middle of high school probably. Like, that's enough sports for me.
It happens, man. It
Yeah,
happens.
that's it.
You're here now. That's all that matters, right?
Amen, brother. Amen.
Petite, yeah, something like that, Biggie.
He said, AKA sexy. Okay, Biggie. You made it weird, Biggie. K-pop says she played all the sports. So you
Nice.
played badminton? Stop it.
What's
K-pop.
that one? Every time I used to go to my great grandparents' house, we used to play where you put the little hoops up and you got the thing and you hit the red and blue and green balls. What's croquet? You ever play croquet?
Croquet, horseshoe, all that stuff, man. Croquet, I thought was like Isn't it like the American cricket?
I don't know what it is, man. I just like I went to my grandparents' house and they had nothing, right? They barely had a TV, but they had these old croquet sets or something, and you used to set these little hoops up around the yard, and you'd have to hit the ball through it, and you'd hit a wooden stick at the end of it, and then you had to go back through it. And the first
you got to hit the stick and get a point or something. It's kind of
And the first person that could hit their ball through all the hoops, hit the stick, and do it again on the way back, won or something like that. I might not be there. I was a little freaking kid. I just remember being out there, freaking hitting the balls as hard as I could, and my grandma come yelling at me because I was breaking shit.
Jeff, sounds like you came from a really rich family playing croquet all the time like that.
Not my immediate family, but the rest of my family.
Mr. Richie Rich
fairly
over
well
here.
off.
Mr.
Yes,
Richie
yeah.
Rich playing
Don't
croquet.
call us hard workers, poor guys rich. Okay, because if you see my last name and you look it up, you'll think I'm rich. I ain't got no money.
I've looked your last name up. I know your family history.
Goddamn Richie
It
Rich
comes with
over
like the
here.
family history stuff.
Your grandpa, the street named after him and everything. Yeah.
They got a street. They got a plantation. Well, not a plantation. That's a historic house.
Jesus.
Historic house. That they get money from the government to keep it up. They got a street, a playground, all kind of stuff. Yeah,
Oh my
but
God.
I have no money to believe. I have nothing. I'm poor, very poor. I literally live around crackheads, so it's okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I
here's my house.
I also
You
live
go like
right
one
behind
street
crackheads.
over, the next block. Yeah, that's the hood.
Yeah.
We literally where I live. This is kind of funny. Where I live, 2 streets down, everybody's car got broken into, and my wife told me, I say, yeah, you know why? Because we're actually in the hood. Those 2 streets down, so all the where the white people live. She started laughing. She said, "You're telling the truth." I said, "I know."
True,
I said,
man,
they don't steal in their own neighborhood."
Yeah.
Not often.
Literally, there's
not
a
enough
train
to wait.
tracks that divide like my neighborhood from the hood, and I lay in bed and I could hear the gunshots going off.
Yep.
All night long, I was just like, yes, please don't let me bullet
One street over, it happens to us.
Thankfully, I don't have a lot of guns over here, so we don't hear a lot of gunshots. But definitely
nice.
cop cars and crackheads and fights and fucking
Cop sirens all
just
night
fucked
long,
up shit goes on right outside my fucking window all the time.
Bleak has a lot of those. What's that little guy we like, Jeffrey? Damn, the little short guy from Russia. What's his name?
Hezbollah?
Hezbollah. Bleaker has a lot of Hezbollahs throwing knives at people. You see that video?
Man, it's all fucked up, bro. It's all fucked up.
The dude was about to throw a snowball at Hezbollah. He pulled out that knife, and the dude backed up and he threw it at him.
Yeah, there was
like,
some
oh
girl
my
talking to
God.
my door just fucking the other night. She just fucking hanging out, just talking to my door. Fucking, I'm like, okay, that's I'm out. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Grown men riding children bikes.
Back in the day, kids used to ride around in the neighborhood bikes. Now it's crackheads.
Yeah, man.
When they're riding girls' kids' bikes, not just kids' bikes. Girls' kids' bikes is even worse.
Oh, yeah. Same kids.
Right.
They're just now old and riding the bike.
Why aren't you recording that?
I have a canal that runs like in front of my house, and like every once in a while I have to run out there because like the homeless people, they all have like an encampment on the canal, and it's like they haven't made it to my section, but like they're like a football field length away, you know what I mean?
Shit.
So every once in a while
Close,
one of
bro.
them tries to break off from the pack and come down here and hide out like in front of my house, and I gotta go out there and be like, hey, you guys trying to
Get off my lawn.
What are you doing out here, man? Yeah.
Get off my lawn.
Get your tent and your sleeping bag.
Get the hell out of
in
here.
my front yard.
That's terrible. That's where my brother's house is like right now. All the tent people are just down on his street, and the cops go there every, I don't know, there's like a law. They can go there every 3 or 4 or 7 days, and they can get them all up and get them all out, and then they just fucking come back and they just set all back up again. And there's
stupid. The city will come through and they'll be like, all right, you got to get your stuff up. We're doing a sweep. Well, they'll come through and they'll clean everything, all the trash up, and they'll get all their stuff, kick all the bums out. Boom, boom. 24 hours later, here they come. Just right
they're back,
here.
and then they're not allowed to come again for another 7 or whatever. There's an amount of days for it, and that's only if they want to. They don't have to enforce it. So they could
Yeah.
just let them stay, which at
Yeah,
least it
which
doesn't.
eventually is what ends up happening.
Yeah,
they just like give up.
Yeah, exactly, man.
I
much-
don't live in the city, so I'm okay with that. But yeah.
Too much drug use and fucking mental health problems.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, I get it. A lot of these people choose this lifestyle. That's the unfortunate part because there are absolutely 100% places that'll let these people go live. I used to work at one, and I'd clean the grounds up and shit like that. But the people that come, they'd stay there for like a day, and it's a sober living. You have to be sober to live there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the only thing. But you can live there for free. TV, electricity, everything for free. These people spend a day there and they're like, "Nah, I'm out of here. Go back to the
Drug
streets," 'cause they
addiction
want-
and mental
yeah.
health, right? Drug addiction and
so-
mental health.
I mean, until you want help from that shit, like you're not getting it. Like,
No, for sure, man. And some people I think are even too far gone at some point in their life where they
I
just,
mean,
you know.
it's sad, but yeah,
that's just who they are. That's who they are at this point.
I think once you're at that point where you've given everything up to live on the streets to be a drug addict, you're pretty far gone.
Absolutely, I don't.
It's sad. Like,
especially
I mean,
today's drugs. Oh my
Fuck.
god.
I don't want no part of that shit.
Me neither, bro.
Hey,
Fuck.
Man,
Today's
I see.
drugs,
You
man.
see the zombies, dude? They're just like you watch the videos on Instagram of these fools. They're just like stuck on the streets, just like barely standing up, about to fall over. They're like this, and then they're like, oh.
Yeah, man.
I'm just like, that shit. What the fuck?
Like I talked to a guy who used to sell drugs, and he goes, "I don't know what's going on in today's world." He said, "When I sold drugs, I wanted clients to keep coming back. Today's world, these drug dealers are killing their clients." I was like, "How you gonna get more money if he dead?"
That's a very good question. That is a very
He said, "This is stupid." He goes, "These youngsters don't have no idea." He said, "You kill all your clientele, and then you're broke."
Yeah, man. Did you hear that shit? That shit killed Davey down the street. It must be good. Let's get some.
Let's get some of that shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like, is that what they're thinking? I don't know, man. Like,
Right.
but these kids are eating Tide Pods. Remember that? Like, what?
I
Was that,
do.
2-3
Fuck.
years
What
ago?
the fuck was that? That was like, was that like a weird challenge, or were they just eating them to get high? Like, what the fuck was going
It
on?
was a weird challenge, and then I don't know what happened with that.
I thought that shit was. I couldn't believe these fools eating.
Well,
whatever.
man, it's all about fucking likes and internet fucking bullshit and clout and all about clicks and fucking, it's a weird fucking world, man. Kids don't have it easy to navigate like anymore. Not that we had it
No.
easy, but their navigation is different than ours is.
You're 100%. Like, we weren't introduced to YouTube until like I mean,
Well,
we were
YouTube came out in
well grown.
2004.
I was well
2004 was
grown.
me.
Well
Yeah,
grown.
I was 20 years old, you know what I mean? So I'd already experienced a lot of life.
Yeah, I
and
would say
pretty much.
I'm 20 years. I was 20 years old as well when YouTube finally came out.
Mhm.
Because it came, I think it was 2004. We looked it up on one show. It was talking about it. But I think
Yeah, I probably
2004.
didn't find it till 5 years after.
I was
that.
already in my 30s by then, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Like
These
I
kids
think-
grow up in front of cameras, being like
they do. Parents give
being
them their
like
phones.
YouTubers and stuff. At
Remember
2,
when
3
we
years
used
old.
to fucking just play with keys? Parents would give you their fucking set of keys and shit.
Not-
Parents,
not
Yeah,
this
my
parent.
parents would just be like,
Not
"Don't
this
come,
parent.
don't,
There you
yeah,
go.
don't come
Not this
back
parent.
inside for an hour at least. Give me a break." You know?
Yeah,
like,
man.
Get the fuck out
The
of
only
here.
the
thing
fuck
my
out.
daughter has, only thing my daughter does have is an iPad, but it's
Which
mainly
is
for,
fine.
like,
She's got to
well,
learn how to
it's-
use it.
yeah, it's mainly for, we got it for school and all stuff like that. So,
Wow, if you
but,
don't,
but
get
we're
her
not
one-
getting her no cell phone. We're not getting her no cell
Well, if you don't, and that's the thing. If you don't get her anything, the technology of the day, then she's going to be behind, right? She has to at least learn how to use that stuff. Otherwise, she's going to be behind when she wherever. Like they're going that way. Everything's going to be on a pad. Everything's going to be.
Well,
Yeah, by the time
in a
she goes,
cloud and on a
to high
pad.
school, by the time she goes to high school, it probably won't be any books. It'll just be like a tablet or
That's
something.
my guess. Where you can just go buy your books online. You don't have to go to a library anymore to do it. Like that kind of shit. I see the world going.
Well,
that way.
libraries are turning into almost like study halls, though.
Mhm,
If
mhm.
you go to like the new designs of libraries have a lot of rooms, like rooms that are like soundproof, where you
Right.
can study.
That's
They have
cool.
a lot of those, so that they're kind of integrating themselves to like, yeah, we still have books, but a lot of people come here for studying or tutoring, stuff like that. So
I was really wasted the other night, and I was thinking that in the metaverse, if that ever becomes a thing, I would like to have a bunch of comics that people could just come in and read in my part of the metaverse. And I thought, man, I'm gonna buy all these properties, and I was really wasted. And so I went into this whole thing real deep, and then I fell asleep. Or I might have been dreaming. I'm not quite sure, but that's what I was sleeping and dreaming about.
I got something that makes me laugh about the metaverse. So the guy was like, "Oh, I'm going to go in the metaverse and go to the casino." So he's in a casino metaverse, playing casino, and he's talking. He's like doing a video telling everyone. He's like, he said, "I wonder what happened if I knocked this guy a drink out of his hand or a cigarette. It was something he had. I think it was a cigarette." And he goes, "I wonder what would happen." So he did it. And the guy, you see the guy looking at him, and the guy goes, starts hitting him. So he starts a fight.
You can fight in the metaverse? God damn.
And they got kicked out the casino.
I've never been there. I've never even seen the metaverse. I don't have any idea what that is. That's crazy.
Right now, that's why people are buying up NFTs and stuff like that. That's one of the reasons those things are becoming popular. You can own a property like that and then stick it, basically you build like a museum in a fake universe where people go in their virtual reality and they go, let's go see Jeffrey's spot, man. And oh my God, he's got this, and fucking, oh my God, look at the basketball slam. I can't believe he's got that NFT.
That's
so like
crazy.
Shit like that.
Embarrassing.
Like GTA. That's crazy.
I'm gonna see if I can find that video. I'm gonna share it in the chat. Y'all gonna probably die laughing. It was hilarious. I think he hit his cigarette. Dude just looked at him. You can see him looking. He just starts hitting him. I said, "What the hell?"
It all reminds me of like Ready Player One. Have you guys ever?
Yeah, man, and I dig that, dude. I think the world's going in.
Don't they have like haptic suits and stuff already, like for certain
They
things?
do. They don't have an omnidirectional treadmill yet, though. That's the one thing I think they're missing in life is the omnidirectional treadmill.
It's gonna be what's that other movie? Gamer? Is it Gamer? It's gonna be like that too soon.
Gamer was cool, but that was scary. That scared me. But I don't disagree. I think people would sell their souls to do that shit, man. I think there would be a lot of people that would be involved in a game like that.
They would. You think about it, like some people did it to have a better life for their family.
100%.
Yeah, and if they survived, they survived. If they didn't, they didn't.
Yeah, I need to pay the rent. How much is it to let somebody control me for the weekend or whatever the fucking case may be? That's a scary thought, bro. That's a scary thought. But I can see that being part of the future, sadly enough.
Yeah, that was actually the movie wasn't great, but it was like the concept was good and scary.
The concept was really good, and I think it was an overlooked movie because just people didn't. I don't know why it was overlooked. Probably something better came out at the time, and Gamer just went under the table. But I thought
you know what else was actually a good movie, and I enjoyed, and it's like you said, another one that was kind of like, man, will we ever get to that? It was like the one that with Justin Timberlake, you can live forever if you had enough time.
Oh yeah, that was a fucking. I remember that, bro. That's a scary thought, man. And people can rob you.
They can rob you of your time, drug you and rob you of your time.
Yeah, man.
He can inherit time like he did, but they thought he stole it.
Yeah. Yeah, you basically work for time. So you go to your job and that adds time to your life. And I think you start at 20 or you start at 16. There's a certain age that your time starts. You live for free. Yeah, you live for free until you're a certain age. And then all of a sudden time starts and you start working for your years.
Working for time. Yep.
What happens when you run out of time? They kill you or you die?
No, you die.
That's it for you, buddy. You're no
and
longer.
You need to go buy something.
No longer a productive member of society. Get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You need to buy groceries. They take time. If you make a bet with people, you just kind of like grab each other on.
Everything you pay with. Yeah, everything you pay with is in time as well. Yeah, it's pretty intense.
It's almost like digital. Like think of digital currency, but like
it's also your life.
Yeah, with your
Yeah.
fucking life, it's insane, man. It's a crazy movie. It's pretty good. I
Yeah,
like it.
I actually really liked it. And I was hoping they were going to do a sequel, so
I
I
just don't
wanted to
think
see it
that
more.
I don't think people, it's like Judge Dredd. I don't think people fucking went. It's an awesome movie, but nobody really. It sort of went bleh, sort of hit flat, I
Mhm.
guess.
Yeah, I never
'Cause
saw
I
Judge Dredd
remember
either.
that because Justin Timberlake character worked at a factory, and after the shift, they get paid. So he got paid, and he was short. He's like, "Hold up, man, I'm short." Like blah blah blah. He said, "Nope, that's the new wages." And he was like, "What?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I can't survive off this." He's like, "You gotta make it do whatever." And he's like, "Dude, it was bad."
He couldn't catch
I
a
was like,
bus
"Wow."
or something. He had to run. He
In
had to give his,
time. That's it.
he
Yeah,
had to
it's
give
called
his
In
mom some
Time.
time, otherwise she was gonna pass away or some bullshit. He would
Yeah.
run into his mom. It was pretty intense. It's a fucking intense movie, actually. It's pretty good.
Yeah. And once you got to that age where your time started, you could possibly not age, because if you made a lot of money or you were really wealthy, you stayed that age. Like
Mhm.
people would be like, "Yeah, this is my dad. He's 110." You're like, he like looks younger than the guy. Like everybody was like young, you know.
That's
Yeah,
pretty trippy. So
yeah,
they
it was kind of.
don't age or anything when you
Yeah,
start
it
getting
really don't age unless you like. I think if you run short on time, I think you end up
that's how you
aging.
start
But
aging.
yeah, I think so. I know, but I got to rewatch it, man. It was a good movie. I have to rewatch it. That was a good one. I just remember it was Justin Timberlake, and I can't remember who else was in it.
Yeah, it's sort of. I really on the same line of that the TV series Altered Carbon that came out. I really
Oh
enjoyed.
yeah, Alternate Carbon was good. Yeah, that was with your boy who plays the Falcon, huh?
He also what is he? He plays a DC role as well, right? He plays in I don't know in the Harley Quinn movies.
I'm trying to think who that was, but I've seen Alternate Carbon. I think they have 2 seasons, I think.
Yeah, it's only 2 seasons. I'm surprised they only did two. It was really good. The first season was great. The second season was all right. But
Yeah, yeah.
I like the whole concept of it that you could
The
live
second
forever.
season looked like they were trying to build the world more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the first season they focused more on just the guy and his problem.
Hmm.
The second season it was the guy and the world he was in.
Yeah, and it was pretty
And
cool.
yeah, and it was like I was like, man, I could see this being a lot more because it was getting really cool. And it was like, people like you basically download your memory if you had money, and he could come back to life, or if you went to jail,
You could go
they
in.
yeah, they take you like I guess they take your mind out and you're in jail, but when you come back, you're not guaranteed the same body.
Yeah, because someone can buy your body and shit.
Yeah,
Or
like
take
so
your
your
body.
boy he came back and he was like, "What is this?" He's like he was in a whole new body.
Yeah, which is like that's just a super cool theory, right? That humanity can live forever in a fucking chip that you keep in the back of your neck. It's
well,
interesting.
well, scientists have kind of said that we technically could live forever eventually, like do it
Mhm.
with the downloading, because you download somebody's consciousness,
Exactly.
that means they don't die. But I don't know about the body aspect, because
That's yeah.
because that deteriorates,
Yeah, will it be a body or will it be more of some sort
Android.
of android kind of shell kind of deal?
So yeah, it's we scientists say it is possible, but we're not there yet. But you know,
Hmm.
it's definitely good. So that's gonna be some wild times.
Right. I could
Yeah.
totally see that being like a human brain with like your spine and all your nerves and everything too, and probably have to have like real lungs or something, maybe for oxygen, but like just with like a metal skeletal frame and
They probably wouldn't even have to have all that too. They download your mind, your consciousness into a chip.
yeah, I know.
You
I
can
saw
just
that. They
You
do.
could you
I
could
don't
look
know,
like
like
Dr. Olaf, just a fucking computer screen on the front as a face.
Mhm.
If it was really the case, but I think rich people would want more than that. I think rich
I
people,
agree.
you
They'd
know,
want to be able to they'd want to be able to
Rich
get
people will be
drunk and
altered carbon.
yeah,
fill the alcohol in and
they'd want to be like all cool looking and like be able to fucking shit. I just
yeah.
feel like
Yeah,
they'd want
yeah.
that.
The rich people would be the altered carbon part,
Yes.
The rest of us
Regular folks would be iRobot.
Yeah, we'd all
yeah,
be in
Wally
fucking-
or
yeah,
something.
Yeah.
What of us?
You're like, hey guys, it's like I'm still alive, but I can't I can't have sex anymore. But hey,
Yeah, I'd be like some little BB-8 type robot or something. Just like
rolling around, just rolling around.
it's what you can afford.
what
you know
what you
I
can
mean?
afford, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I could see
Yeah.
that. I could see that.
I don't know. I would probably be lower than BB-8. I'd be because I don't know if you've seen the new Mandalorian, but he got like a R2D2 type droid.
Yeah,
That would be
yeah.
me falling apart.
I'm just trying to picture the smallest one being like the cheapest or something.
That's an R5,
That's
buddy,
what I
by
would
the way.
be.
Yeah,
That's an
R5. Yeah, I'd be a R5.
I'd be like a
Like, what's
C-3PO
wrong
walking
with him?
around with only one arm because I couldn't afford both of them or something, like
Yeah, I'd be like a dishwasher or something. Like I'd be like, all right, you're
toaster.
yeah, you're fucking toaster, bro. Sorry, man. But I can still think I'm still me.
Just be a car. Just be a car and only let women buy you.
Yeah.
Now
There you
you're
go.
talking.
And they always could sit on your lap.
Manual. You got to be a manual.
That's not where my lap's
transmission.
gonna be, but yeah, sure.
Well, they sit in the chair in the car, so it should be there. It should be.
yeah. Don't worry, we'll make some modifications to the lap area.
This seat has a lump in it.
It's not
wrong with the
haptic
seat?
feedback.
Oh, that's a seat. Does the seat have a lump in it? It moves.
It does indeed. It does indeed.
Oh god, we got K-pop laughing. I was wondering what somebody was gonna. She's probably like, "Oh god, these guys are stupid."
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
Oh god. Oh lord. I got one more book to pack. Oh man. Yes, I'll pack my last book. FF8. Fantastic Four 8 is gone.
Boom, shakalaka. Look
Do
at
you have
these
another copy of
fucking
that?
big bad boys.
No, I did, but this was the second copy. I sold the raw one. I sold the raw one. I sold the slab.
Are you gonna get another one?
Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
I'm pretty
I mean,
sure. I
it's-
feel like Jeff
Right,
wants that.
K-pop. That's what I was thinking. You got to be a manual, man, a stick shift. So only girls who know how to drive a stick can try.
He could be a tap shifter.
Oh, there you go. I'm like a Ferrari, paddle shift.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, it's all working out. It's all working out either way. Either way, it's working for me.
All I know is talking about cars. They need to figure out the self-driving cars.
They do, brother. I agree. I don't wanna drive.
I don't want to drive anymore. I just want to sit.
I want to sit and I want to be like, car, take me to. And it goes, all right, motherfucker. And it just takes me to where I got to go.
Yeah.
I had people at work tell me, it's like, man, I would never get a self-driving car, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you sound like the horse and buggy guy when Automobile came out.
I would never get a plastic lung, man. That's just stupid.
There's times when I enjoy driving, like it's cool or something like that. But like it would be cool to have a self-driving car for a lot of the times. You know what I mean?
When I
Like,
want to,
I'll tell you when it was cool for me.
Yeah,
When it was cool for
exactly.
me to drive my own car, when I was between the ages of 16 and 21. After that, I was like done. Especially when I turned 21 and you're able to drink, you're like, yeah, definitely could use a self-driving car.
leave driving cars to the professionals. Race car drivers can still drive their cars, and I will take a self-driving car that knows where the fuck I want to go. Says, hey man, and even says, no man, you don't want to go there. That's too dangerous for you. Your skin color doesn't work over there. Either way, it just lets me know where I'm supposed to be in the city at all times. Just says, hey man,
like, hey, take me to the taco stand. No, I'm not going to take you there, sir.
Nah, man.
They had a bad case of food poisoning last week. Okay, thank you for letting me know.
Exactly. No,
we're going on a long trip, man. Like you're traveling across country. Like let's just jump in this self-driving car. Let it deal with it. I can sleep for 3 days while it drives. Like
native people ain't welcome here. Okay, thanks. Keep me rolling, car. Keep me rolling.
Keep me rolling. Oh yeah. That's where we heading. Self-driving. I've seen a self-driving car when I was in Dallas. I was going to the Dallas and Saints game. This was a few years ago. This is actually a few years ago.
Well,
said,
Google
"Man,
has those,
I'm
right?
driving. It was a van, and I was like, "The van don't have nobody in it." and then I looked again. Oh no, somebody's in it, but he's in a passenger seat. I was like, "What the hell?"
They have self-driving stuff. It just doesn't work quite right just yet. I don't think there's probably. I would imagine they have to do a whole infrastructure to get self-driving cars to do any to be right. I would hope. I would
Yeah,
think.
because I was thinking Google Maps had a self-driving car that was like doing all the satelliting and stuff like that. So maybe not.
Yeah, I've seen the Googles doing all the mapping and stuff like that. They do drive around. They drive around everywhere.
Yeah, they do.
I've seen them in the country. Like I live in a country part, and I've seen them out here driving. So they drive everywhere, and they scan the streets, scan the everything. And you know what else I saw self-driving? When they mop and wax floors, I've seen those vehicles. They turn them on. They have a camera in the front, and they put the chemicals in the thing, and it mops and cleans the floor. It just goes on its own.
Wow.
You walk in front of it stops, and then you're getting ready to move, and it's like it gets ready to, it inches up, and it waits for you to move, and then you move. It keeps on going.
What's that
So
floor cleaning thing called? Is it a Roomba or something like that?
Oh no, not a Roomba. This is a big old machine. It was in Florida when I saw it, and then I keep walking down the aisle. They had a self stocking, like automated stocking machine, whatever you want to call it.
If
It was
they're
like
already,
riding down,
if they're already replacing me with machines, I guess I don't even get to be a toaster.
Right. Can't even stock the shelves.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
They have self-driving taxis here. There's a laptop in the front seat you can put in your info.
Wow.
She said they look awkward.
Yeah, that would be awkward. I want the guy in what is it, Total Recall? Hey, Joe, what do you know? Where are you gonna go? The guy in the fucking cab? I want him in the cab. Just so you know.
I want the guy from Back to the Future who's in Back to the Future 2 when he went into the cafe and he's like, You don't want that. I want that. Like so I can just like if anybody knows that scene when he walks in and gets the Pepsi that's upside down and he didn't know how to open it. That's what I'm talking. I want somebody like that, and then I want them to fight. I want another personality to come fight. Nice. He's like, "No, go that way." He's like, "No." I was like, I like that. That's my favorite movie, man.
I grew up on Back to the Future. Those
one of the
timeless. Best. I feel like some timeless movies.
It's definitely holds up to this day. It's fucking awesome still. And I got to give it up to my boy because he's a Canadian man. So
which one?
I think he's dead now. But
which one?
What is it? Michael J. Fox.
No, he's at a convention last week.
He's still alive.
Don't kill Michael J. Fox.
I saw it like a year ago. I saw some report on.
I think it was like a little while ago.
Or something. I was like,
I never checked. I
started looking at Google it, and nothing else said it.
He was at he was at Portland Fan Expo this past weekend, I think. Do not kill Michael J. Fox.
I'm not trying to kill the Fox man. Don't worry, bro.
Yeah, he's on limited time as it is.
I know, man.
Because he has a bad disease. Yeah,
I know.
Doc's still alive. Christopher Lloyd's still alive.
I think they're all still alive.
I know. That's insane.
I just saw a reunion picture.
The only person.
I heard they're supposed to do another fucking Back to the Future, and I really hope that's not the case. But
no, they're not. The guy who wrote the story and all that stuff, he's not gonna let him do it.
I hope not, man.
I agree. They did a video game that looked pretty cool. I didn't play it, but I was like watching people do it play it online and stuff like that. It was kind of supposed to be like a.
It's not even that just some things are sacred. It's just some things are better before. Like it's just a movie that was good then, and don't worry about remaking it. They did a perfect job already. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, it's there's so much good qualities about it that just hold up.
They fucked up Ghostbusters by making that fucking stupid fucking movie. So
I never saw it.
Which one? The chick one or the
yeah. The fucking the lady one.
The more recent one was actually pretty good.
It wasn't so bad. I wouldn't call it the greatest fucking Ghostbusters of all time.
No, it wasn't the greatest.
It
could have been. It could have been if they would have made it like a year or two earlier.
Yeah,
when the boy wouldn't have died.
if they just didn't have the chick fucking film first, I would have been like, "Oh, this is a great movie." But they tainted their whole fucking thing.
Was
with
Ant-Man in that one?
No, Thor.
Thor was in that one. He was the best part of the movie, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I heard. Yeah, that's what they said. They said
He was hilarious.
Chris
His
Hemsworth was the
comedic
best part.
timing
of the
was
movie.
awesome. Yeah, he was great. The story was just not very good. That's all.
No.
You know, and of course, it was just the acting wasn't great either. So
Yeah, but that's what happens when you just
I was
rush
just gonna
something
say
and
it happened.
don't have a good story. Yeah.
yeah, it seems like they just wanted to put something together. You know.
That's what I was thinking. Just put it out there. You know, I hear they're making a Beetlejuice too.
I did. I think the same actor. I think is. I'm pretty sure
Winona
Michael Keaton's
Ryder,
gonna play it.
Michael Keaton,
Michael Keaton.
and that chick who plays Wednesday Addams is supposed to be.
She was actually, you want a fun fact? Fun fact: she was the baby in that movie. So
Was
she's
she?
gonna play. Yes, she was the baby. She was the baby in that movie. So she's actually going to play
Lydia's daughter.
the daughter, which she was playing when she was a baby. Jenny Ortega.
Isn't the chick that played Wednesday? Is that the same chick that was in the Predator movie that just came out?
No,
I didn't see that.
no, the Predator movie was actually 100% Native American female.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was all the natives in that movie were real natives. Jenny Ortega was just in Scream 6, I think.
Okay.
Scream 6. That just came out. I think did it come out last week?
Is that her name, Jenny Ortega?
Yeah, K-pop put it in the chat. Jen Ortega or Jenny Ortega? But yeah, it's supposed to gonna do the sequel, and she's gonna be the daughter. Winona Ryder's gonna be in it. So they're bringing back all the cast.
It's good for Michael Keaton too. Like he's been coming up for the last few years. I feel like.
I like Michael Keaton, man.
Yeah, man, me
Oh,
too. He's
cool.
fun. He's a good actor. He always was. I think he got out of Hollywood. I think I don't know. Must have done something shitty because he wasn't there for a long time.
Well, he kind of like had this run where he got really hot, and then he kind of was just doing everything, and he was in a bunch of like weird, not weird, but like fucking was that one movie Multiplicity, and he had like Jack Frost where he was the snowman, and
Yeah.
the movies he was doing he was doing a bunch, but they weren't great, and then I think he kind of just disappeared a little bit after that.
His
And he came back
resurgence.
in Spider-Man.
Well, his resurgence was before Spider-Man. I forgot it was a comedy.
The other guy.
He played the. What? No, not that one. It's another one. Before that one, he played he had like two jobs. Oh, was it the other guys when he was the manager? He's a manager as well.
No, he was like a cop supervisor or something. And they were like, "Are you just doing it on purpose?" Because he was like saying lines from a song or some bullshit.
Like there's a movie.
It was
Like
great,
there's a
though.
movie. He showed up at his other job, and it was like they were talking. He was a manager at the job. Oh man, I have to find out what movie that was. But it might be the other guys. That might be all the same movie.
It
I
could
know he
be.
had
Could
I know
be.
he had a big resurgence like off of a movie, and then everybody was like, "Man, we got to have Michael Keaton."
Well, yeah, like the Founder, the McDonald's movie was good that he was in.
Yeah, I watched that. That was good. That was good and sad at the same time.
Yeah, it was.
That was
sad.
that was depressing. I was like, oh my god. I felt bad for the brothers, man. They missed out on billions of dollars because they trust a handshake.
His resurgence started really with Birdman, I think. That was like,
Hey,
his big-
Biggie, what's up,
Oh.
Biggie?
Hey, there's the
Is
big
that a
one.
movie?
So
Yeah,
Birdman,
Birdman.
yeah.
It got a lot of Oscar buzz. I think probably got nominated, I would imagine.
Yeah,
It was
did.
basically a show about a guy that used to play a superhero in superhero movies that lost his acting career really and now is making a comeback. So it was basically a movie about the movie. It was pretty all right though. It was
What's
all
up, Hyper?
So I'm trying to see how oblivious I am to stuff. So how long have you had that microphone, Bleeper?
right. Since I started.
I'm oblivious to everything. I don't think I've ever noticed. It looks bigger in front of you.
Yeah, that's what she says all the time.
Must be the way I'm sitting, baby.
Maybe I just
Yeah,
am
don't be
that
scared. It's just the way I'm
oblivious.
sitting.
I know he had it when he was at the other place, Big.
Yeah, I probably just kept it over
Okay.
here a lot more, like that. So
I
it's
just
harder-
didn't see it
harder-
before. Yeah. First-
Well, at the other place, it was
I
a
saw-
lot darker, and he had the lights in the back. you
Yeah,
know?
so you can really see
Yeah.
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm noticing
it's
it
like
more
this,
now.
it's
That's cool.
nice.
I'll be right back. Gotta get me another box.
Big, how you
One
doing,
more
brother?
box.
I saw your post earlier today as you were driving around.
Yeah, I try to get in at least a couple shorts and one live in lately. But
Yeah.
that was a short one because there was only a little bit battery.
Yeah, I did my to slab or not to slab today. I hope everybody checked it out or will check it out. If you haven't, check it out. Sub me up. I'm trying to get to
Yeah, I saw
1 billion subscribers. Let's go, people.
Right.
It's all on your backs, people.
Yeah. What are you at now? Like 185, 190?
I think just 187 or 188. I think so. Like it's slow, but
Yeah, I'm
it's
pretty close.
it's progressing. It's slow, but it's progressing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's sick, bro.
999,900. It's only
You know, I got 188 total subscribers.
not bad.
I got
Yeah.
6.8 thousand views in the last 28 days. Got
That's fire, bro.
314 total watched hours.
That's better than I did until recently. I was only getting like 2.8 watch hours. So if you're getting 6, bro, that's legendary.
6.8 thousand views and 314 total watch hours. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, you was having fun on your trip yesterday. What the hell was that all about? Was that like a job?
I was
Job
drinking.
fair or
motherfucker. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
my job decided that they wanted to have a get together and make everybody happy. So
That's cool. It looked
Oh,
like
okay.
fun.
I needed to drink to defend myself from being.
I used to
Or-
bowl like in a league, and I took like bowling lessons and all kinds of stuff. when
Wow,
was a
I really
kid.
could have used your advice last night, Jeffrey. I really
I,
could.
I almost bowled a 300 one time, man.
Well, what the fuck, Jeffrey? Where were you last night?
That's cool, man.
You could have helped me.
California,
out.
bro. I was at home watching you.
You could have been like, Jay, man,
Yeah.
your goddamn feet are too far apart. What's with that?
I bet
stupid
you-
hop,
I bet
stupid
you-
jump?
I bet you spin the ball too, don't you, HBK?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got to if you bowl enough, you could try the straight tactic, and I try to stick with it because I'm hard headed. But you just eventually, gradually start spinning it because you're just.
Well, and the
It's
ball,
just worth
the ball,
trying.
the ball you use, Big, the ball you use has a whole lot to do with it. Because some balls are just, there's nothing you can do that's going to spin. You know what I mean? They make
Yeah.
it that way. So even if you are trying to throw it straight, sometimes it spins. You got to find a ball that works best for you.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's probably the
Maybe-
best advice you could give is look for the first thing you do is find your ball. Go look
Yeah,
for a ball.
absolutely.
And I
If the
usually go
holes
with the
need to
lightest
be in the
one because
right
I'm a
place,
big
you
wimp,
know,
but I like light balls.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of talk about balls on this stream. I'm not sure if I'm
big
comfortable. I'm not sure if
balls,
I'm
heavy
comfortable about it.
balls, Little balls,
Big balls are cool. They hit
the
harder.
ones that fit in your hand the best, you know.
Yeah.
I know.
Just kind of what you do- what you do, Bleeker, is you start at the bottom, like you're carrying it with one hand underneath, and you kind of hold it with the other. And then what you do is you just kind of lift up and let go while it's spinning, and it'll curve.
I could have used this advice last night, Biggie. I could have used this advice last night while I was.
Are we talking about bowling?
Yeah. I think I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we're still talking about bowling, but
I mean, because I just walked back in getting my stuff, and I'm just hearing about balls and curving,
ball.
and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, what did I just watch? Don't worry, YouTube. I will not make this monetized. Hey, Biggie, you know they limited my monetization because I put the word shit in the title, so I had to.
Yeah, you tell me that.
I had to take the I out and put a star.
Wow.
You'll notice that I followed your suit in my what the fuck stream and put the F, I don't know, at symbol, dollar symbol, and then K. So, just in case. But they still dinged me because of all the music in the background. They were like, nah, bro, this ain't
Yeah.
you. This ain't yours. So you can't film from a bowling alley without getting in trouble from YouTube. They will not let you.
Huh.
Wait,
You could
wait,
film,
wait.
you can't have the sound on.
Yeah, the sound on, no good, no good.
Well, you know, I guess now that Jake Paul lost, that's completely dead. Like, what's the next step? I would say go fight KSI, but he's gonna rematch. What's his name? Tyson or Fury? The
Well,
Fury
that's-
kid.
Paul needs to
that-
go in the UFC, buddy. He needs to go into the UFC.
That's in their agreement, so they gotta have a rematch.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. He does have to have a rematch.
I
with
tell
him.
you that Fury kid looked trash in the other exhibitions, but those must not have been real matches because he's undefeated. I don't know where I saw this bogus footage of that Fury kid boxing, but I just had the assumption he wasn't that good.
He's really young. His brother's gonna help him get all the proper training. So
His
it's-
brother's stuff. It's still the fucking.
He looked nasty to
still
me.
a Fury though. You
I thought
know?
that Fury kid was a good boxer. I think he's good.
He looked good
Yeah.
against Jake.
He sure
threw-
did.
He threw,
Yeah.
he threw way more punches than Jake, and I think
Yeah.
Jake was afraid. If you notice, when somebody throws more punches than the other person's afraid of getting knocked out. So that's
Yeah,
why
he's-
Jake didn't throw as many punches
Yeah.
against
He
Fury.
was sort of
because-
afraid to engage. He stood on the outside
Yeah.
a lot. Hit him a couple of times. He did hit him with a couple of notable shots, but only a few. You know, like nothing to.
Well, a lot of the times, guys that throw a lot of punches, they're not really. They're just keeping you off of them. It's like a protective thing. So with Jake, it was like, you know, it's for Fury to control Jake that long by throwing them. I mean, they're not the greatest punches, but they kept them off of him. That was
Fury's-
the best shit I thought he did.
Fury's jab was
He-
fucking money in that fight, man. It
Yeah.
was money.
It
He just
better be.
Yeah.
His brother's fucking jab is fucking awesome.
Hey, no, his brother. I saw his brother give an interview the day before Tyson Fury, and they were asking, "What do you think about this fight?" He's like, "Do you think your brother's going to win?" He goes, "If he doesn't win, I'm never letting him in a boxing ring ever again." So like this was like a prove it moment for Tyson. Not to say that you know it was.
Could you imagine?
He's trying to see if he really takes it seriously.
Could you
That's what
imagine a
it
fucking
was.
gypsy losing to fucking goddamn Jake Paul? You imagine how bad
I
it would be to
mean-
go home for that guy, for fucking
Let-
Fury's brother? It would be very bad.
I know it's Jake Paul, but I want to be fair. Okay, so minus all of the penalties. When I generally watch a boxing match, I don't care how many punches one guy lands or the other. If it's almost an even match and one of the guys get a knockdown, usually I just say they won. Honestly, am I wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, I don't know enough about boxing and judging and stuff to say that. But yeah, that sounds. I mean, that sounds pretty accurate. If one guy gets knocked down and the other guy doesn't, the whole fight's pretty
Right.
pretty even. I would agree with you. Yes.
okay, that's the way I felt. But you know, maybe
I
the
didn't
guy
watch- I
won
didn't
enough
watch the boxing
rounds.
match either, so I can't give an accurate judgment of how the guys looked. I saw a few highlights online, but I didn't see the whole thing. So.
Oh, okay. I rewatched it a couple times. It was
whole thing?
it was a little surprising. Oh yeah, every
Hey,
minute of
Kenneth,
it. But
good to see you, man.
it felt like to me that it was a close enough match where it'd be hard to pick a winner because even though he did knock him down, Fury did honestly control the fight. So I give him credit. Or
Yeah,
not,
you know,
yeah, Fury.
when it comes to boxing, like I generally hope that it's not like it doesn't go to the judges. I like a boxing match to get ended if the guy
Yeah.
gets knocked the fuck out. Remember back in the day, man, that's what they used to do. Yeah, no winner yet, we'll go 14 rounds, 15 rounds. You know what I mean? Now it's like 6-7 round decisions and stuff like that. Like,
What up, Birdman?
Kenneth Bird, what's up?
or the Mike Tyson fights, everybody fucking used to get so hyped up for that would end in like 30 seconds because Mike Tyson was just a beast. It's
Oh,
about
dude.
all it took for him to put you on the mat.
You just reminded me I need to rewatch that Jones Tyson fight. I know everybody didn't like it because they were so old, but what a spectacle of athleticism for me. Like for them guys to be that old and be able to.
You can get Mike Tyson in a ring, whether it's like just like him in that boxing match, or if it's a real match, like it's worth watching. Like it's cool. I liked that. I'm glad Tyson kind of gets his day in the sun these days, you know?
Yeah. And he wasn't trying. I don't think he was like, I think he actually went in there just respecting Roy more. He just wanted to have an exhibition. He didn't want to knock him out, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I think that was just, you know, the guy hadn't fought in years. I think that's just like, you know, after a while you just go, do I still have it even? You know, like what you know, like
right.
It's cool, man. It was just cool to see him get back in there, going through the motions, having some fun. Like for people growing up watching Tyson, that's freaking awesome. You know, I think. Now that that's over, though, I would be scared for him to do it again.
Yeah, I don't want him to do it again.
Depending upon who the opponent was, like.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But no, like it's cool. It's good. I think Tyson, like being an ambassador, should be an ambassador of boxing. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, that's true.
Like if you can do anything to grow the sport of boxing, you should put that guy's face out there. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I know some people think he's got issues, but we all have issues. Like it's been pretty awesome to see him bounce back from a guy doing, you know, things that you probably shouldn't, to being where he's at now. I think everybody deserves it.
Oh, I wouldn't speak.
Did y'all watch?
Tyson has been accused of more since. So.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, it's fucking.
Bleecker knows everybody's dirty records and shit. It's amazing. What the fuck did Tyson do? What do you mean? He's been straight as an arrow.
I know, and there's just some chick that's speaking out from a few years back now, and he also did say on a live stream that he's I can't quote for sure, but it came across like, yeah, man, I used to rape chicks all the time. And he might as well he fucking said it like live, just like that. I was just like, oh motherfucker, Tyson, what the fuck, bro?
Oh no.
You know, he needs, you know, he's Tyson. He probably didn't mean it like that, but fuck's sake, Tyson, I know you're fucking punch drunk, but Jesus fuck, man.
Well, God, it's not just that. He gets high when he does his podcast. Too.
Exactly. And then he's all like, yeah, you know, I used to just take chicks all the time whenever I wanted to.
Hey, but like seriously, like that's what it is when you're a superstar. Remember, there's stories of Jose Canseco and Mark McGuire talking about the girls that were lining up around the corner of their hotel rooms, and they would just like bash guts with like chick after chick after chick after chick. You know
exactly,
what I mean?
Exactly.
So, I mean,
you just can't say that as Mike Tyson. You can't.
The Bash Brothers.
Yeah.
Wow. Who else besides?
That's why they had that nickname. That's why they had it.
Who else besides Will Pascal Chamberlain can just drive by a town and be like, "Hey, I fucked that town," like fuck's sake.
Well, yeah. I mean,
yeah, these guys.
Oh yeah, their
numbers are high for sure.
Them promos Ric Flair used to cut about coming and fucking all the rats of the town, those weren't fucking fake. He would actually go fuck all them rats.
That motherfucker, he gets pretty fucking intense in some of his old promos, old Ric Flair. He's pretty crazy, man.
Yes, he definitely's got some awesome promos. It's pretty insane. I feel like somebody was brushing their teeth on this show. Who's brushing their teeth?
Somebody brushed it wasn't me.
I was. I cut it after I realized what I was doing.
Was it you, Big?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice, man.
I'm like, I recognize that sound. I know what you motherfuckers are up to behind the camera.
Yeah.
Brush these old fossil teeth I got, man. Jeez. I'm lucky I don't have shitty teeth. Yeah.
I do.
I've had one cavity my whole life, knock on wood.
That's pretty good. I've had teeth get knocked the fuck out of my head.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, no.
My two front teeth knocked right the fuck out of my
head. I had one
Mine
chipped, and it was in a fight.
Right here. Got beaten out. It happens.
Yeah, I have nothing wrong with me.
Got one knocked out in a car.
Who that wouldn't? He does all the beatings. You don't take the beatings.
Yeah, I got hit by a table in the face. It sucked, man.
Oh yeah, it's never fun.
Table teeth gone, fucking gone.
I assume at some point I'll be having some one of those dentures or something. You know?
Yeah.
You got all your packaging done, who did or what?
Yeah, I'm putting this last little bit of bubble.
I think my hangover is finally going away. I really appreciate this nice stream. That was nice. Nice little lovely hangout with friends to lose a hangover. That was lovely.
Were you up all night, Bleak, or what?
No, man, I'm not gonna lie. If I had stayed out, I would have been up all night because I can really, really drink. But I went home, I smoked a doobie, and I was gonna go onto Sands auction, and I went bloop, done, finished, fucking gone, out like a light, bro.
Nice.
Couldn't hack it. I was home in the dark, and I fell asleep.
Hey, those are some of the best nights, though.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was all right.
Mine usually end up with.
I remember I went to one of those things you went to, Bleecker, right? It was a Subway one. I actually worked at Subway. And the guy I worked with was the biggest pervert. Like, he had porn from local skeezy hookers. He would pay you for pictures of titties. I'm not joking. And I went and I pulled him for Secret Santa, right? I pulled him for Secret Santa, and it was supposed to be under like $20. So I just gave him a couple porn DVDs and like a gift card for $10. And I think everybody was like, "Oh, that's horrible."
I feel like that's what he wanted. I feel like that's what he wanted.
That's exactly what he wanted.
I bet. He probably enjoyed that.
It's exactly what he wanted. Yeah.
You know?
Fucking loved it.
Yeah. Give your buddies porn, man. That's
or at least get them what you know they're gonna enjoy. You know, like if you're gonna buy them.
Well, I never knew how prevalent the porn industry was in my town, but there's like a local circle.
Well,
is it a circle, Drew?
Yeah.
You're all getting a 1-year subscription to Pornhub this year for Christmas from me. You know, give your friends porn. Give your friends porn.
I'll tell you, you have to worry about Pornhub in Louisiana, boy. They make you have to put your location in, so nobody does that anymore.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be rough.
Just
I want to make some extra money, but I don't want my neighbor to see me.
I quit messing with it because you can't hide the trail. I use Google, my email for everything. So when I'm signed in using a device, my girlfriend can see it. So I don't even try. I mean, who cares, bro? I don't have it on my Instagram. I'm not into that shit anymore. I guess I just grew out of it.
Hey, I got a fake person. Hey,
yeah, I was just gonna say, does anybody know who that is?
No.
You got a big person.
You can kick him out, Jeffrey. I'm not on my own.
Yeah, I saw that and I got on my phone and see what the fuck that shit was. Did it work?
I didn't see what he said. Was it anything exciting?
It's weird.
It's very weird. He said, "No clear. Don't know who you're talking to. So let me clue you in. I'm not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. The guy who opens his door gets shot. You think that of me?
Oh,
it might be like something from a book or something. I don't know.
It sounds dangerous, man. You shouldn't do that on the internet. If you're still watching, get yourself some fucking help, bro.
It might have got.
You don't be coming in my door because I'll fucking be the one doing the shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of guns. There's a lot of guns around those other doors. I wouldn't come in any of those doors if I were you.
I don't have some kind of wrestling psycho. It's probably a wrestling psycho.
But I got a big baseball bat.
Yeah.
And as you can hear, cops are driving by right now, as we can all hear.
Who's that girl that's been getting followed around? Ain't there a WWE girl that's been getting followed around by some psychopath or something. Y'all seen that story yet?
I know that one chick. Oh, I don't know if it was recently or a while ago. What's her name? Damn, she's tall, got like black hair. She was like the manager with that dude Pierce.
Yeah, I think you're talking about the same one. Yeah.
Totally
And
forgot.
she ain't allowed to have protection or some weird. I don't know, but she
I can't
carries.
remember, but she was getting stalked by some dude, and I can't remember if that was like a year ago or if that was recently or what. But yeah,
That was fucked up, man.
It's creepy, man.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, man.
Well,
Jesus fuck.
even
Doesn't make
even
fucking
one
any sense. Sorry, bro. Sorry, babe.
even yeah, me too. Even one of the AEW champions just got their SUV broke into. I saw that on Instagram.
freaking
last
Wardlow,
week.
right?
That's fucked
Right.
up, dude.
They took everything. They broke into his car, took all his stuff, including his
Took his
check.
gear.
Yeah, everything.
He
man.
was like, I don't know if I got to show up in my flip flops and sweatpants, but I'm gonna be there.
yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, people are fucked up, man.
My kid's got this thing with the Russian alphabet lately. He's only 5, and he could he can almost speak Russian. So I guess that's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know any. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, Wardlow.
No, not one word. In fact,
I know French.
you know French. Nice, good. Who dat? Nice, very good for you.
I can't do any of that. No.
I know
But
Spanish,
it was taught when I was young
which is similar.
because Louisiana was a French territory. And,
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
A lot of people from South Louisiana spoke Cajun French. So I know I know some words. I know some phrases. I know bonjour, comment allez-vous?
Jason, motherfucker.
What else? We use a lot of phrases that are French Cajun phrases. We like say beaucoup. There's beaucoup stuff over there.
Like
I
lots,
say
right?
kid.
Like,
Yeah. And we always say like instead of saying shit or poo, we say caca.
I've heard that before, but that's definitely.
That's what like little kids say. Call poo
Yeah,
over
caca.
here,
Caca,
caca.
you George.
Go caca, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, go caca.
Oh, nice, Beckerman. Yeah, so
Ow.
Spanish, just hear it all the time. It's been like second nature.
Yeah, I just speak English and really bad English. I don't speak any other languages. I can say a few words in other languages, but they're usually just bad words anyway. So
Yeah.
What what series do you think is the most important series for the future of Marvel? Who dat? Like out of the old Silver Age, out of all the Silver Age series.
Like for the future for the movies?
Yeah, like ASM, FF, X-Men, Avengers.
Oh, it's gonna be FF 100%.
Okay.
FF 100% because we know we're getting a Fantastic Four movie in 2 years? So yeah. FF.
It's important because of all the big, huge characters that came out of FF, but X-Men has a lot of big characters that come out of that as well. So
Yeah, I would say FF and then X-Men.
Yeah.
Be like the future.
I'd say
It's the only reason I do it like that because FF is coming out first,
Yeah. Longevity, like there's just a ton of fucking mutants, man. There's so many mutants. You can
and
make
and FF they could do so much dealing with because they're already cosmic in the MCU, so they can just doing more stuff with FF with that. So
I feel the same way.
that's like and we're gonna eventually get Galactus. I mean, that's eventually gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gotta happen.
And it's gonna be from the Eternals. Galactus is gonna be a Celestial, and Celestial, is gonna send him You know.
Yeah, isn't
to-
there like a celestial kicking around in the ocean in the fucking Marvel movies right now?
Yeah,
That fucking dead
yeah.
statue that nobody ever talks about.
And yeah, but that's on Earth One. I don't know.
Right.
Earth One. They don't talk about Earth One.
I was doing a Hulk video with Dope Comics, and we were showing our Hulk books. I only got like 6 or 8 that I feel like are important to me sentimentally, and they were showing them all. And I realized that Tales to Astonish was kind of like Hulk's biggest origin for me, and that I really appreciate them stories with like Submariner, and the early Tales to Astonish Hulk is probably my favorite series.
Yeah.
I like the
I
Savage Hulk.
absolutely-
Savage Hulk.
Savage Hulk was awesome. Yeah. Those magazines.
Definitely books that I would recommend having in your collection if you collect the Hulk.
Yeah.
Cool ass covers too. Those Savage Hulks. The
First family of Marvel. Back in first.
Yeah, mine are actually at CGC right now.
What's your
Your
favorite
Hulk?
story like, HBK? Because I know you're probably the biggest Hulk fan I know.
I think it starts around like 290 something, goes to like 300 ish. It's called the Crossroads, where the Hulk gets blasted up into outer space by Doctor Strange, and he's like has to find himself and all this weird shit.
All right.
There's an omnibus of it. It's called the Crossroads.
I'll look into it. Thanks.
Yeah, no, I mean there's other good ones, but that's the one I enjoy the most. I always get referred to. It's a pretty cool one. There's
I'm
a
trying
lot.
to remember. I remember 400 was like that hologram foil with the chick on it, but I don't remember what 300 was off the top of my head.
It's nothing special. It's just like him floating in the sky or something.
Just definitely
Speaking of Hulk.
right
box right here.
That starts at
Yeah.
315. So it's in this one.
Numbered perfectly. Can find any
So-
book he wants. Bam.
Here's 299
Oh.
right here. That's where it, like,
That is
kind of-
gorgeous.
That's where he's like getting spin up.
That's kind of like that's
Yeah,
and
but
then
then-
that's like because he's so powerful, right?
Then you got 300, which is the fake. He's like,
Yeah, I got a couple of those. Those are cool.
and then 301 goes into that.
Oh,
And you got
shit.
these Black Knights. Just pretty cool covers, stuff like that.
Oh, I got something. Ask you guys. What are your thoughts on Disney selling Hulu, but also getting the rights back of Hulk and
Hulk.
Submariner?
That's
They
pretty
have
cool.
the rights
I heard
back to Hulk and Submariner.
They don't
That's-
have
they
the
should totally
they don't
do
have
like a
the
film.
they don't have the distribution rights, so they can't make a solo movie for Hulk or Submariner because Universal would have the right to put that movie wherever they want to put it.
Right.
And now, since we have streaming, so guess where you think Universal will put that movie?
Hulu. Yeah.
They're not going to put it in the movie theater to let Disney make money.
Oh, yeah. You're not wrong.
So, yeah, I've heard about that. They're thinking about doing like a little deal.
Well, that's what's been the problem with Spider-Man movies this entire time, right? Because Marvel can't actually get their hands on Spider-Man. They have to split all the money with Disney, and there goes the more cops. You see, I live in the worst fucking neighborhood.
I was
That's
checking
why
to see if it was
I
here.
looked up. I looked up and I was like,
Fuck's sake. That's all.
It's a weird thing because they could only use certain characters in certain ways. So,
Yeah.
like,
And
Hulk,
they have to change.
Hulk is like a team member. Spider-Man was like a team member. You know, like,
they
we
had
need
to
full
bring,
movies.
they had to put the Hulk in Silver Surfer's place in the Infinity Gauntlet, because we all know that Silver Surfer crashes through the floor and does all that bullshit with Doctor Strange and whatever.
That's
Um,
true. That's
right?
true.
So they had to use
Thor
characters. in
Ragnarok
their
was
place.
Planet Hulk, basically. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. It was
Yes.
Planet-
Absolutely.
and because they couldn't get away
I
with
love
a
that movie. Yeah.
Planet Hulk
I do too.
movie,
they just sort of did it like that in the Thor stuff, and I thought it was a great movie. It was probably the best Thor movie, to be honest.
It's one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely the best Thor. One of my favorites. I liked it.
Yeah, I really like Thunder Paradise, but they're top 2 for me.
Thunder Paradise. Which one was that?
But
Second?
Ragnarok's probably overall better. It is. It's
From the Paradise.
just like
That's
reading
a
a comic.
Hogan movie, ain't it?
Wait, hold on. We're not just gonna bypass. You said Thunder.
I liked
What
it.
is
I think it's
what is
one
Thunder
of
Paradise?
You mean Thor Love and Thunder and Thor? What is Thunder? What is happening over here?
That's what I was like. I know I'm not high. Like, what is going on? Why is he messing with us? Unless
I
you're
like
talking
it.
about Love
Sorry.
and Thunder.
Thunder in Paradise is a TV show.
Oh, I
with
don't know
Hulk
what the
Hogan.
hell it's called. Oh, that's the. I get it. Yeah, I get it mixed up because I'm a Hogan guy, man. Come on.
That's why I was like, Thunder in Paradise. That's Hulk Hogan.
I was
Thunder
like,
in
isn't
Paradise.
that he was like in the
Yeah.
boat, in the yellow boat. He was in
Hogan just throwing out shit.
Yeah,
again, lying, just lying.
I'm not trying to lie. No.
Poor Hogan,
No.
poor Hogan, man. Poor Hogan. Every time I go on YouTube, it's always Hulk Hogan lies again. The lies of Hulk Hogan. I'm like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Poor fucking bastard.
What's
the
thing?
a real
don't have to.
American,
Ancient Chinese proverb says a T-shirt is worth 1,000,000 words. That's a Hulk Hogan right there. I did not see Ant-Man, so I don't
Ant-Man,
know
I haven't seen
about
that
a
either.
Jarella Easter egg.
I think you would like it, Jeffrey. I think you would like it.
I probably would. I'm behind on my movies right now.
I just
Still have
caught
to
up on
see it.
Mandalorian. That's been fucking awesome so far.
Dang, that freaking show's good.
It is good, man. It is good, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. It is fucking awesome.
If you just like good shows, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was not a big Star Wars fan.
Mhm.
I'm still really not, honestly. But The Mandalorian's a really good show.
Hey, man, and that just goes to speak for the Mandalorian itself, how good a show it is. It can even.
And
bring
it's
people
basically a space western. That's
It is.
basically what it is.
Fuck yeah, it is, man. And it's
Basically a
awesome.
space western. That's all it basically is. Oh, it's a space western mixed with a little Indiana Jones because they're trying to find stuff and go on little missions. And he has his own little short round, which is Grogu.
I've been noticing that Who Dat's been getting more and more into Star Wars every day.
Why are getting all these crazy people getting on my YouTube? What is going on? Is it,
Yeah.
You know
I don't
why
know.
weed is going to be legalized? Because it's not the same anymore.
It's already been legalized, dummy.
It's been legalized fucking almost everywhere, bro. Like,
I buy it from a store. Did you take it out already?
And Aaron
I didn't.
earned
Nope.
and Iron earn.
so you hurt your.
What a
loved
great
one?
name.
So weed makes you hurt your loved ones for mental health. Fuck, I'm glad.
Dude,
I
I
don't
think
live-
you pissed
I'm
the
glad I
whole
don't live
country
with
off,
anybody.
man.
I'm glad I don't live.
Who
with
Dat
anybody.
has this I'm sorry, Bleeker. I couldn't hear
No,
you.
no,
What you
you're
saying?
good, buddy. You're good. Don't worry.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I think Who Dat has this like secret wars kind of agenda with Canadians. This is why we're getting all these weird people in this comment box right now. They're all
Wow.
coming at him.
Hey, man, I'm from Canada. Leave poor Houdat alone. He's fine. Just because he beat up a country doesn't mean you got to come for him. You know,
Yeah.
just because, you know, everyone else is a pansy and doesn't want to come fight on the hunt because Houdat kicks their ass. There are a couple Canadians that hold true. Myself, Hyper Combo Comics. So, you know, we're not all that bad.
You know, I never was in a match with Hyper.
No, you weren't in a match with Hyper. At the time of his height, it would have been really hard to beat him, I think.
Well, at the time of his height, I think I was doing something.
Were you doing King Houdat at the time? Because that was
no.
that was huge.
Well, it might have been because Hyper was what covered? Was he? No,
He was,
TV channel.
he was cover or TV. I think it was.
I thought it was
might have been-
TV.
Might have been TV, like the where
Yeah,
like you
because
get it,
I was doing
like dollar bin books basically. but,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
minor fees and shit.
Yeah, it might have been because I was doing the heavyweight championship thing. I think.
I gotta get Tone to erase all our videos off of the internet so Cali Comics doesn't have any more fuel to fight. Those were some good moves last hunt there, Cali. I'm still pretty impressed with that bullshit.
We had him scouted good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Man, I don't care how.
Yeah, Cali playing some deep cuts, don't he?
I don't care how rich and famous I would get. My wife is not going half naked to a party. So looked at like Sierra and Russell Wilson. They went to, I guess, the Vanity.
I was like, what
they
are
went
you
to
talking about?
Yeah, they went to the Vanity Fair party after the Oscars, and she's literally naked.
Yeah.
Sierra. Yeah.
Those people aren't really together though, man. They want to be
just, like,
they want to be
breeding kids.
seen. They want to be seen by the next person with the next fucking movie, the next bunch of money. It's all fucking.
It's all it is, money, right?
It's all gross. It's like just gross, man. It's Holly weird for a reason.
K-pop said he did his homework and saved them 6 months ago. High praise indeed.
Yeah.
I would, if I was Chris Barrett, I'd have told you I'm that important for you to look back. Isn't that amazing? K-pop says Sierra's hot. Yeah, he says I
It just
do
means
have
we gotta quit showing our future books, so that way, even when they pull the ones that we've already seen, we still blow them out.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, I've got some reserves. Don't you worry.
I got lots of reserves.
Yeah, there's reserves in the bank, baby.
Yes.
He said the hunt is that important.
The hunt is very important. It's the most important.
Only person that can stop the Fiend is the Fiend.
That's probably true. He's got a pretty good shtick going on.
I'll tell you that. But it's a lot of homework to do. I mean, yeah, I want to see him fight Jeffrey to show Notebook. Remember that time he beat somebody with Notebook?
Yeah.
I don't think it would go. I don't think it would go as well for him.
I don't know. I feel like we're gonna have to put Jeffrey against the Fiend if we want to stop him. Jeffrey's gonna have to come out of retirement and play some scuds, man. That's what's gonna have to happen.
I do three-man tag. That's it. That's all I do. I'm too old to go one-on-one.
He's too old for one-on-one. He's only in a three-man tag. What's up, Someday Da Vinci? What's going on? Someday won my last super chat giveaway.
Oh, nice! Congratulations. What was the last super chat giveaway? Who dat?
A whole bunch of stuff I haven't packed yet. It was this.
Oh.
This.
Oh.
This.
Oh, those are fucking really hot right now. Those crisis books, man.
That one's the death of Barry Allen.
And the other one's the death of Superwoman, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Pieta.
The first Huntress.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some. That's some good books right there for a super chat giveaway. How much is that? Like just super chat, or is that just like membership to your channel?
No, well, it's both. Like if people are membership, they automatically enter.
They're automatically entered to that giveaway. Eh?
Yeah, every month.
How much is a membership? How much is a membership to your channel?
I'd have to look up because I did it. Like when you're like, I'm just like and you can't update it. I think like I don't know how to. Yeah, I don't know how to change it. But
that's fair.
Let's see. It's like 3 tiers. I'll tell you. Where's the membership? I think it's like. Is it?
And do you do a monthly giveaway?
kind of done since I don't get as much super chats. I'm doing every 2 months.
Every 2 months. Very cool.
When is, someday he probably knows if he's still in here. How much are the memberships? I don't know. Membership levels. Oh, $2.99 is the cheapest one. There you go.
All right, there you go.
$2.99. Then $9.99. You get extra stuff. Then it's $24.99, but those people get free shipping on anything they purchase from me.
Ah, see, so
So,
you offer nice stuff for memberships.
Yeah, so like besides win all those levels, you can win the super chat stuff.
I think you need to sell hats though too.
Look at that.
I want one of those hats.
The funny thing is, we were in the process of doing that, Jeff, and then we got hit by that hurricane.
Well, I think it's something to think about for the future.
Yeah.
You let me know.
we're probably gonna be doing shirts and hats for Dallas. So I'll definitely will let you know. I'm kind of letting that out the bag. My wife told me, she's like, I'm gonna have you straight when you go to Dallas. We're gonna have your shirts, and because she wants to have a QR code on like the sleeve.
Okay.
So if you scan it, it pops up to the YouTube channel, Instagram, stuff like
That's cool.
that. Yeah,
I'd never thought about anything like that, but that's pretty nifty.
That's very cool, man.
Yeah, you were close. Some days 3, 5, and actually 24. I think it's 24. But that's because you get free shipping on freaking buying auction. So if you just buy one item a month, you get that pays for itself because shipping is freaking $10 to $15. Yeah.
No, I'm just making sure.
Oh, and you get more entries. I forgot to say that you get more entries. So like the first level, like you get like 3 entries for being a member. The middle level, which I think someday is the middle level, he gets like 8 entries, 8 to 9 entries.
Right.
And then the big one, like the 24, like you get so many fucking entries that I have to look it up all the time because I always forget.
Nice. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Those are some nice books to be getting, on a pull. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't get a lot of money to be like, oh, let me go do this. So, I just get whatever money I do get. I just get books to do the giveaways. That's why I do it I'm starting to do it every 2 months because YouTube doesn't pay you immediately.
Yeah, I don't make any money off of YouTube, so I don't really do shit. But that's all right. We'll work it out.
Callie says, I'm gonna get a membership for free shipping and demand you ship my dollar books separately. One thing good about that, Callie, I don't sell dollar books.
I want each book mailed separately in its own packaging, please.
Yeah, I do not. Some days are 10. Yeah, but I mean it pays off. He won. I think a lot of people who won my super chat giveaways are actually members.
That's very cool, man. That's very cool.
Yeah. So I kind of thought that was kind of cool that members actually have been lucky enough to win more so than a regular super chat.
They're just a random super chat or a regular super chat. Yeah. Yeah, well, it certainly makes being a member worthwhile when you get a nice handful of books like that,
Uh-oh, man. It's Shady. What's up, Slim? Slim is donating $10,000.
I just donated to the super chat right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, this donated to the super chat. You donated to the super chat, Shady, right now, 10,000. I'll give away. Trying to think of what big book I could give away. If you donate, Shady, 10. No, I'll actually donate a real big book because I would get a lot of that money. But let's see, 10,000, you get like $7,000. I'll give away my ASM 14 7.0 if you donate 10.
Oh no!
Give it away to me.
Yeah, I'll take that and I'll give HBK mine. No.
Yeah. Sunday says he does super chats as well though, so it increases his odds.
Damn.
He said, "Don't give YouTube 3K."
He's
Well, they
just
got
3.7 though.
hey man, hey, $7,000. I could rebuy a 7.0 and pocket $2,000. Oh, that is true. Oh, look, Shady, you can just hit my Cash App up. Matter of fact, don't do the super chat. I'm gonna put the Cash App on there for you, Shady.
Yeah. 10K to that Cash App right there.
I think Hudak got the biggest auction amount of money I ever seen. There was two people fighting, and Hudak just kept adding like $1,000 books to the lot. I don't know how much fucking money.
That
it
was
like
who was that? That was your boy who disappeared after
First.
stealing people's money.
Yeah,
First
first
edition, and who else was it?
someone else. I don't know.
Nah, you can't change it. This is, you can't change the currency. This is American video.
Here.
This is American. Now you're getting kicked out.
Yeah, he's done.
Now you're getting kicked out.
Get your Indonesian garbage out of here.
Yeah.
That's rough. Rough.
Yep. He said $1 equals 100. That currency. That's still actually would that be like $100? $100 would be 10,000.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. That came I was laughing. Yeah, but you still can cash at me the $100 and I'll give away a $50 book. How about that? You can do that. You can do that 10,000 Indonesian currency, and I can get my $100, and I'll give away a $50 book right now.
They give away a Booster Gold #1.
It was so funny because I had a Booster Gold #1, but I don't have it anymore. I had a Canadian price variance. Now he's changing it up. Now he's saying 100,000. Why is he still here?
Chat if you guys.
I don't know. It doesn't even show it in my chat. Maybe.
I say I'll try on StreamYard. I can't even block him on StreamYard. I can put him in timeout. I can't.
I don't even think I'm a moderator. Make me a moderator so I can.
Oh yeah. Say something. Oh, there you go. All right. See. I think Sunday's a moderator too. Sunday, you're a moderator. Wait, what's wrong with this thing? I have to reload. It wouldn't let me add. All right, let's see. Add. It's an error. Why is it saying error?
That's spams.
All right. Well, someday you can kick him out.
Yeah, somebody kick him out. There's got to be a moderator.
Oh, well, Biggie Shaq's a moderator. I don't know why it won't let me add you as a moderator.
Sure.
Don't block me. It's futile. I'll keep coming back.
It says error. Try again. Every time I try to add you as a moderator.
Yeah, I can't.
Someday got rid of him. He says, "Don't block
me." That's like
me.
the third one we've had in here.
It's kind of funny though.
Yeah.
Like, man, don't block me. It's futile.
Some people have a million fucking.
Yeah,
you keep coming back, but we just keep blocking you. It's okay. It don't matter.
Someday says I can block him. I can take care of him. That's funny. I don't know why they wouldn't let me add you as a. That's crazy. Every time I clicked on you, Jeffrey, it said error.
Well, it's weird. He's not popping up in my chats either. So
I wonder if you had him blocked from something else a long time ago.
I don't know.
That's funny. That is pretty good funny. He's probably one of those Indian guys who steal money from people. And he's bored. He probably couldn't get any old ladies' money.
In a robot voice, he said, "I'm not a robot." Callie.
I'll put Callie in timeout.
Where did Biggie Shaq go?
Oh no, he's in the chat though.
In the chat. There he is.
I'm about to get off here anyway though, because I gotta go to the post office.
Hey,
And they're
About to go eat
closing.
food.
And they're closing. There you go. I made K-pop a moderator to K-pop, so you can kick these crazy people out. I don't know why it won't let me make Jeffrey. Jeffrey must have me blocked.
nah,
every time I click on it, it says error. Try again.
Yeah.
And then I tried to make him like because they have two moderator things now. They got the standard, and then they got the other one. So I tried to make you the other moderator. So it's like you're the moderator of the moderators. And it said try again.
maybe you got to make me a regular moderator and then upgrade me.
I have no idea what the hell.
Oh, Biggie says he can't do it either. So okay.
I don't know. Someday I was able to kick him out because it said someday kicked him out.
Bird.
That's funny. I don't know. Freaking YouTube.
Yeah, that's
Callie, you're not becoming a moderator because you're watching everybody's old videos. And I gotta be able. I gotta be able to ban you.
yeah. We gotta keep an eye on that one.
Some is a member as well. Yeah, he's a member, but I just made him actually a moderator. He was never a moderator, which he should have been a moderator since he was a member. But like I haven't when we do these streams, we really don't talk in the chat because we're just talking. So it's like I never had a chance to make like Jeffrey or even Bleak. I don't even think Bleak even said anything in the chat.
Nope.
So I nobody. We don't talk in the chat. We don't talk in these.
And you don't really think about it until something like this happens, which usually doesn't happen very often. So.
Yeah, I'll have to put my name.
Oh, he's back. He's back again. Get him, K-pop. He's back.
Wait. So annoyed I turned Jewish there for a second. Fuck's sake. Wait, vey, god damn it. This
Someday
fucking guy.
Someday got him again. He says, K-pop says, Da Vinci is too fast. Oh man, you gotta love the fast clicking. Oh man, but this hasn't happened in a while. You know, we like a lot of people used to get those
sex bots or whatever.
sex bots, and well, these type of stuff
or...
too. They would have these type of dudes too. People say random crap and they have the weird names.
Yeah,
These all pop up like what was that, like a couple years ago? I guess when everybody was home, you know,
during like auctions and shit.
Yeah. So it's kind of funny seeing it. It's like yeah, you got bigger channels that you can go have fun on. You really want to have fun. Just saying. But hey, make sure you smash that thumbs up button every time you make a new profile. Please.
Yeah. Dummy.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, that's nice. Exactly.
But hey, I'm ending this, people. Appreciate everybody. K-pop, Biggie, Callie, Weird Guy, Someday. Thank you for the trigger, hair trigger. I got to hurry to meet the post office, so I'm just gonna put the music and peace.